Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Good timing.
today's one shot. Wait, was it good timing? I think it was. I already noticed something wrong. Twitch chat is poorly positioned, so I'll reposition them now. I'll reposition them now. Don't worry, guys. I'm a professional at what I do. Anyway, welcome in, folks. I'm gonna turn on some music on Watch Together, so watch for the volumes, guys. Be careful with that. It's very important. But welcome in. It is good to see you. We are here gathered today for an amazing event. The Unexpected are back together. The players of the first campaign that we ever did. Hey, claps for the players. Woo! How are you guys feeling? You guys ready for this shit? You guys ready to return?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Okay, so before we move into this, I would like to remind you guys that this episode, or not this episode, but this one shot is going to be available on Spotify and on YouTube later on. So if you guys are watching this live and you can't catch up on everything, you've got the VOD and you've got those two that you can use to catch up. So that's pretty cool. If perchance you can't watch in either way, well, you suck. So that's bad for you. But that's the only announcement that we have for today. And so before we kick right into this thing, let's go around the table and let the players introduce themselves, tell us who they are. Players, not characters, players. So let's begin with our friendly rogue here. Please, Fish, who are you? What do you do?
I am Fish, known as Your Mother is a Fish, recently banned on Twitch because of my username. Very controversial streamer. But besides that, I play single player games. It's very chill and controversial and dangerous.
Twitch.tv/yourmothersafish. Today, everybody refers to Fish as Your Mother's a Fish to see if I get banned. I just want to see if that happens or if it's just exclusive to the actual name. So everybody she's Your Mother is a Fish. Moving on to our cleric here, Estera, who are you and what do you do?
So I just do animations for your channel, basically.
Okay. If you type !OScast, you will find them in the links in chat. Otherwise, you can find them in the links on YouTube as well. Whenever I do post that. And now to the kitty whisperer, Mizzy, who are you and what do you do?
Hi, I'm Mizzy, and I stream now.
Oh!
On twitch.tv/MizzyPeasy. I stream Souls and indie games.
There you go. See, last time we played D&D, she said she didn't do anything. Look how much has changed. Anyway, moving on, last but not least, our sorcerer here. Who are you and what the fuck do you do?
The same as always, I play and lose my sanity on League of Legends. It doesn't change. I'm a masochist.
Alright, good to know that over, how long was it? Almost a year? Nothing has changed for Witch.
Nope.
Hey,
I reached Master though.
So something has changed?
Yeah, but then I went down.
It's fine, that happens. You know, you go up and down, it's whatever.
Yes.
Anyway, twitch.tv/witch_samine, you will find her in there. Alright. Now that all of the players have been introduced and reminded us of their beautiful voices, I believe it is time to jump into tonight's one shot, or today's, that's not night yet, one shot of Home is Where the Colors Are. So, why don't we do that? I'm even gonna switch music just to give it an ambiance shift as well. Alright. So, my friends, tonight's adventure begins within an estate, a manor of sorts. A house gained as a trophy for services provided to the kingdom of Herskellen and granted by the Minister of Justice Lucretia Dubois herself. A house where an unlikely group of heroes lives, where the unexpected rest. Tonight we revisit Tuna, Sagrin, Azyzel, and Syndra and check in on them roughly 2 months after they closed a portal from where a nightmarish creature had crossed over, threatening to destroy an entire city. So this time, my friends, I will hand things over to them. Please tell us, what have you been up to in these last 2 months? How do your rooms look? Are there any changes in yourselves? And what is the name of your house? So whoever wants to take this first, you go for it. Please, not all at the same time, guys.
I can go first.
All right.
Okay, so Tuna, as you know, she's a wizard, and for these last 2 months, she has been researching, creating new spells, improving some other spells that she already had, and overall just getting along with the rest of the group, mostly with Sagrin. And she has 2 bedrooms, because she's special. She has one for researching and one where, well, it's her personal bedroom. So the research room is just a normal room because Tuna gets distracted very easily, so it can't have anything. It's just a desk and like a big space for her to practice spells. Her bedroom, however, when you enter, you immediately feel like you are in a dream. Well, she's a fairy, right? And as you know, she is from Eardm, the realm of dreams. And she has a very good memory about that magical place, so she wanted her bedroom to resemble the land of dreams as much as possible. So you immediately feel that the temperature is always perfect. It's fresh and cold on hot summer days, and cozy and warm in cold winter nights. From the enter's perspective, the room doesn't really look like a normal square rectangle shape. It's more like an oval, like round, but you can't really tell because there's a lot of Eardm flora on the whole bedroom. The plant you see most is Tuna's favorite, is Loving Jolts. It's a marine green grass with glowing blue nervous system. And Tuna usually gives them plenty of love and affection, or she would probably die electrocuted, or she would believe. On the right, you can see a big oval balcony window that lets the friendly rays of sun illuminate the place. And on the left, right above a normal bed, you see a paint of Bob and Sagrin playing with each other. It's really cute. So the room is amazing, it's cozy, colorful, with all the different plants. But if you stay a while, you can feel the plants are all an illusion. Because she is an illusion fairy.
Oh my god.
But well, even though the room is perfect for a fairy, it doesn't matter because Tuna and Bob sleep every night snuggling Sagrin.
Oh my god, that is so cute. Look at you guys go. Anyway, this is a big fucking manor, by the way, if you hadn't noticed, but we'll get to that later because I didn't tell them exactly how to imagine it, but one of them is going to improvise describing how the manor looks by the end of this. So, and we're gonna roll for it to see who does it. So you guys, none of you know who it is, but I cannot wait to see. So you better start thinking right now.
Oh, you do this?
All right. So who's going next? Anybody wants to volunteer to go? Okay, there we go. Our first volunteer. I mean, second. Go ahead.
So Sagrin has a very cool room. Of course, it's Sagrin. It has to be cool. Cool for her, at least. And the door for the room is at her height, so it's a small door. So she feels, normal sized. For those that don't know, she's a halfling. And once you enter, the room itself is the same size as the other rooms, because, of course. But the furniture is all tiny. She has a bookshelf on the left with trophies, things that, of course, she stole. But don't be fooled, they're all fake. It's just so that people think those are that is the loot, And then to the right, she has her bed. And then right next to that bed, she has a tinier bed, but at the same height as hers, so that Tuna and Bob can sleep right next to her. And then right next to that, she has a big big, enormous chest, way bigger than her, way bigger than a human size like chest. But right on top of it, you have a window. And if you try to open the chest normally, there's like a certain mechanism that activates and closes the door, closes the window, and the person gets locked inside. So the trick is to push a button, a secret button, on the back of the chest to open the chest, and then you have all of her loot. And of course, it's right next to her bed, so once Sagrin falls asleep, she can just look at her precious loot. And that's pretty much what she has been doing throughout these 2 months, just stealing more stuff, because that's her goal in life, and be with Tuna and be happy.
No. Very well, very
That's
well. The room of a thief. We just got described. All right. So, who's volunteering to go next now? There's 2 left. All right, there we go.
So Azyzel on these last 2 months have been focused more on helping Syndra, trying to figure out what's going on with her and how can we help her situation.
Mm-hmm.
He has also been trying to improve his other skills like stealth, for example, which is not very good at.
He's been getting tips from Sagrin on how to be stealthy.
And he has also been keeping an open tab on how's boss doing, trying to exchange current mail letters and stuff like that.
The fucking kobold, my god. That guy is a curse.
I care for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So my room basically is very purplish, which is the favorite color for me.
All right.
I'm a simple cleric, so no big bed, just normal bed with huge drapes covering most of the windows. In the room you can see like a tiny desk where I write all the letters and a tiny box where I keep all the letters there.
Yeah.
You see also a bunch of shelves with books, which I use to read and try to find any more information on what I can on Syndra.
All right.
And you can also see another shelf of books on the other side, however, they're all fake. So basically, they serve as a mechanism. When I touch the right book, so it opens and gives me access to another room, a hidden room, where I actually have an altar dedicated to my goddess, the Nightbringer.
Oh.
So in this altar, you can see a bunch of symbols, the Nightbringer itself. But I think the most beautiful thing is the ceiling is enchanted to mimic the night sky, and there's a lot of candles, like forming half a moon, like a crescent moon, I would say. And on the middle, there's the Nightbringer itself, and that's where I go when I want to find peace. Of all these ladies.
How cute. Very well done, very well done. So, for those that don't remember what happened on the very last episode of the campaign regarding Syndra, Syndra got the last hit on the boss, and as such, she decided to absorb whatever was left of the boss, of the final boss. And as she did, spoilers, her whole face, her whole left side of her face went dark, and she grew a horn, almost like a reverse ram's horn. And then the whole left side of her body is now dark and spiky, as whatever her problem is consumed her even further. Hence why Zizi here has been helping her out. Well, only one person left to describe her room. Syndra, how does your room look?
My room is mostly like cold colors, principally the blue pale color. So it's iconic, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty simple. There's no plants, because Syndra will let them die from not watering them. Because she forgets a lot.
Yeah.
There's lots of books and shelves with more books. There's also a little secretary.
Mm-hmm.
She spends most of her time on the room researching and trying to understand more of her condition and the power that comes with it. And she also passes a lot of time on a practice space to practice spells and even combos.
Oh, that's awesome. Great job.
Yes.
So, on these past 2 months, there has been something that the Unexpected have been doing collectively, and that is they were on Mogrand. I don't know if anybody who's watched the first campaign remembers the mention of Mogrand, but it is another city, another county, and they were around Mogrand, hunting monsters, hunting beasts, leveling up, because they are starting this one shot today at level 9, which is important. All right, so my friends, we have described all of your rooms separately, but now it is time for one of you to make shit up and describe how the manor itself looks like from the outside, from the inside, whatever you guys want. So let's do this fairly, and let's roll a dice. All right, so number 1 is Fish, number 2 is Zizi, number 3 is Tuna, number 4 is Syndra. I'm gonna roll this on Foundry to see who gets to do this. You guys ready? In
No.
3, 2, 1, boop. Number 1. It is Fish describing how the manor looks, the name, how it looks from the outside. Hit it.
Okay, so the name of the house is House of the Fortuitous, which fits with the Unexpected. The house, it has two floors.
Okay.
Looking from like the outside, of course, you have like a basement and secret rooms and all. It is made by stone, so it looks exactly like a fort.
Holy shit.
Okay. Yeah, it's big, strong. It has big double wooden doors.
Okay.
And once you get in, it's like completely the opposite. Right? You have big stairs, very dramatic, because we like to show the money we got, you know. And then on the first floor, you have the kitchen, and you have right at the entrance, you have like a fireplace, a couch, a rug. Wow, some paintings. And to the right, the kitchen, which is very important. We need to eat well. We need to have also a separate room on the kitchen just for cheeses, for tuna. And then on the second floor, we have like an open corridor, and you can see like from the first floor to the second one, all of the doors for each of our bedrooms.
Okay.
And then each bedroom has a window to the outside, and you can see if someone is coming, someone is not coming, and that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Wow, very well done. I got to stop being a DM for a few minutes. Awesome. Good job.
Very well.
By the way, who the fuck cooks?
I don't.
Magic?
I burn food.
Magic.
It's magic. Would you guys have hired a butler maybe, or a cook or something, or a chef?
Yeah, a butler that always goes around chasing us with a metal tray, you know.
Okay, sure. All right, so now that that's out of the way, my friends, the way that this adventure begins is with you guys inside of the manor, inside of your dining room, enjoying dinner and conversation. So please, go ahead, take it away.
Oh man, I love these carrots.
Really? I think they're a bit
Yes.
overcooked.
I like.
They're fine.
What are you guys going to do tomorrow?
Probably hit the library again. Trying to figure out.
Research.
Yeah,
I'm sleeping.
for a
That looks
change.
so boring. So I see your lives are shitty.
Well,
What about you?
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we can visit Eardm. And I instantly open my wings and grab you all.
Holy shit, you're just
to-
doing
to
it now?
Eardm. Yes!
Oh god! Oh my god, I wasn't ready for this! I wasn't ready! Okay, you guys give me a second.
Let's go!
I guess while this is happening, I'm just grabbing like all the food in front of me. I'm hugging it. I'm
No!
taking it with me. Like I just want to eat it.
That was fast as fuck. All right, so my friends, as Tuna's wings unexpectedly, curiously enough, open up, you see that they, first of all, they increase in size very, very fast, and the pattern in it ignites in a radiant white color and expands out of her wings themselves in all directions. Her eyes begin to glow in that same shade as a strange, involuntary smile curls up her cheeks. The pattern envelops you all, burning onto your skins, and suddenly it compresses you into one single tiny atom as you bloop out of this plane. Your vision is pulled and stretched. You can see the back of your own heads. You look at each other trying to keep a point of reference, but your skins glow in a psychedelic show of multiple colors, changing each second. Your body parts are exaggerated. Your heads are huge. And then the space in between you feels like thick paint and fluid flowing slowly until your heads swim above this abstract art. It feels like inhaling an entire new dimension as that swirling white pattern envelops you and your bodies hit the ground. It feels soft. The grass caresses your faces. And then you realize, wait, the grass is actually caressing your faces. You see these blades of grass of marine green with these nerves, these glowing blue nerves extending towards you, trying to grab your face. And the ground tries to move all around you. What do you do?
Be gentle, be gentle.
You?
They can
Are you
they can
talking
kill
to
you.
us? Oh, okay.
Yeah, to
I
you.
pick up my dagger and I start like pointing
No,
towards
no, be
the
nice.
grass.
They recoil a little bit, but then they try to go around you to touch you.
I'm ticklish. Stop.
They will electrocute you.
What do you do?
Hi, you are so beautiful. I love you.
Talking to me? Aw.
No.
You see
Yes.
the grass to which Tuna directs her words begins to recoil, but the other around you continues charging up this electricity, trying to hit you. You guys do anything?
Yes, I turn
You
to-
cute? Pet?
Okay, next, Fish. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, I love you, plant, I guess.
All right, and you, Zizi, are you gonna say anything?
I just step back and say, easy there, easy.
All right, so I'm gonna need both Sagrin and Syndra to roll persuasion checks. Zizi, one of the plants next to you, as you say easy there, it kind of recoils a little bit and then charges you with a little zap of electricity. There's no save for this. You take 6 points of lightning damage as it zaps you. Now, what did you roll, guys? Both of you.
21.
22.
All right. They are convinced, as you say, that the nervous system kind of retracts inside of the blades of grass, and they kind of just waft or kind of just wiggle in the wind next to you. But there is really no wind. But they just move like there is.
They're happy, I guess.
They seem
Can't
to
you
be.
see? Are the same plants that I have in my room.
Still around Zizi.
You're beautiful. I love you.
That wasn't a very convincing tone. Roll a persuasion check for me, too.
They're plants.
They're
need
plants.
love.
They're plants in Eardm. Persuasion. Do it.
Yeah, it rolls. It's floating.
Would I recognize like the environment from my
27.
dreams? Okay.
You would. 27 is enough. They all retract and are just kind of dancing around you. So, what do you guys
So,
do?
what do you guys think?
Why did you bring us to, like, the hell is this place?
Because your life is boring, and you need some
Not false, but still.
spiciness in your life.
Tuna, did you drink
Spiciness?
this morning?
I ate one egg.
That's not drinking. All right. Yeah. Why are we here? Really?
Well, because I really wanted to visit Eardm, and you guys are always so busy researching and blah 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 blah. So I thought if I asked you, you could have said no. So I kidnapped you.
Did you at least brought
Okay.
provisions?
No.
Sagrin has.
Yes.
But I know everything here, almost everything, and I know what we can eat and what we cannot.
Please lead the way.
All right.
Okay.
So, I figured this is a good moment to describe to you what you see. You look around, and the sky is in permanent dawn. Or is it dusk? It depends on where you look, actually. The clouds form perfect spirals that move and change shape constantly. Some of them are idle, and water falls down from them into pools that don't grow in size. The hills in the distance seem to pop in and out of the ground, bloop, 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 every time you blink your eyes. Birds with long tail feathers fly above you, until you realize those aren't feathers, but the actual head of the birds as they fly backwards with small but googly eyes looking at you. As you guys look around to absorb the landscape, you notice not too far from you, down the hill on which you are standing on, a sea green leafed forest that extends for a strange to perceive distance, as distance is here in Eardm. Tuna, you recognize this sea green leaf forest. This is your home. It looks like it is Flodynblossom. What do you do?
Yeah. Okay. Do you guys want to meet my parents?
Can I
well-
say no?
Okay. You guys are really well.
Uh,
Follow me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you guys follow Tunalasya, begins flying down, and you move down the hill as these wide leaves form stairs for you, making it easier for you not to stumble and end up face first into Eardm dirt. At the edge of the forest, you can look within and see a thick weave of brush and root. The trees are very wide and squat, and some of the branches end in these like platform structures from where other trees grow and expand. Do you move inside?
Continue to follow me.
I guess so.
All right.
Better than being lost.
So, as you guys walk inside, there's this permanent, wispy blue glow, and you see these little balls of light floating about gently and slowly. Tuna, you know what these balls of light are. Now, as you take that first step, or I would say, as you begin to reach kind of, a full encompassing stroll inside of the forest, the light inside, it turns duller. The leaves barely seem alive. And those wispy, floating spheres struggle to stay afloat. Tuna, where are you leading them?
I'm leading them to my home, but first I will say, Sagrin, eat one of these.
Is that poisonous?
No, I would never do that to you.
You kidnapped me, alright?
But it was for you to see this beautiful place. Isn't it this beautiful?
Well, if I die, at least it'll be after I eat something. And I pick it up and I
All right.
I bite.
As you bite, it just goes inside of you, and you can see, all of you, except maybe for Sagrin, well, if she looks down, she'll see it. You see this blue glow going from her throat through her chest and into her stomach, and then her stomach begins glowing blue.
Is she pregnant?
I'm blue.
Now try to fart.
What?
Fart.
What? Am I dreaming?
Well,
It is the realm of dreams.
Well,
as you hear that, you feel a wet sensation on your trousers, but it is just wet and kind of cold, and the blue glow disappears.
It turns your fart into water.
Did I wet myself?
Some way, yeah.
Tuna, do you hate me?
No, no.
Do you have a bathroom?
Not really.
Okay. All right, and then I start like walking with my legs like kind of spread.
Yes, you hear a little bit of a from your pants, but it seems all right as the water starts trickling down the legs and into your shoes. But it is just water. It's just water. It doesn't have any smell. It's just water. All right.
It's my world now.
So
You live by my rules.
you are leading them home, right?
Yes.
All right. So you notice that shift and that sort of strange struggle that the fruit of the sea or the sea seeds, the struggle that they're having, and then you look around you as you continue moving in, and the flowers on the brushes, they reach out to you, kind of begging you, exasperated, exhausted, and weak. There's these bright red, this bright red coloration that you're used to on said plants that fades to white at the edges, and their once moving and dancing stems can barely hold them aloft. The puffs of spores that the deep purple bulbous flowers used to expel from the small porous openings on their skin are no more than dust now. Anything you do?
Can I see? Can I check, or can I perhaps perchance know what's going on?
Nature or insight check, if you would like. You have the ability to do insight as well. The others, if you want to join, it would be just nature, but I don't think you can actually join here. I think Tuna would be the only one.
Sagrin is pissed right now.
It's going
She's
to be
grumpy.
nature.
She's pissed.
Can I guide her?
You can guide her, yeah.
Okay.
Add a d4?
It's 1d4, right?
Yeah.
19.
19. All right, fair enough. So you've been noticing this as you've been moving along. The large root webs that would make the journey difficult, they do move out of the way and guide your path somewhere, although you don't know exactly where. And their movement sounds like a wail of pain, but not like physical pain. And now, with looking at these plants, you notice this it's longing. The forest misses something. It misses someone. And with a 19, you wouldn't know who it misses. But anyway, after some walking, with Tuna leading the way, you make it to the deepest reaches of this forest kingdom, not knowing exactly how much you walked or exactly where you are compared to where you started. The forest kind of just moves and entangles with you. But it opens now into a clearing where there are kind of no trees and no roots. What do you guys do? How are you moving through? Stealthily, regularly?
Okay, wait. Something is wrong here. And I pulled Bob because I totally forgot about Bob. Go, Bob. Just walk around me. Just be free. Be a free bird.
And he's just jumping around everywhere.
Don't be. like Sagrin.
Oh God.
Just let's try to go stealthily because I think there's something going on.
All right.
Okay.
I can't go stealthily because I have water on my pants.
I carry you.
Alright.
You're carrying wet baby Sagrin. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna need everybody to roll a stealth check. Sagrin, you can either roll for yourself as well, or you can
Alright, I'll do it.
let ZZ roll for you. But
No. Absolutely no.
Historically, that has not ended very well.
Yeah. I have
Well-
advantage because
Yes.
of my coat. 26.
I rolled 21.
Oh,
Natural 20.
no.
Yeah,
I rolled
no.
a 6.
Syndra,
I'm a very loud fairy.
I rolled a 13.
13. Very well. Okay. So, you guys approach stealthily and kind of begin peeking into that clearing. And opposite from you, in this clearing, you immediately see there's the thickest and largest tree that you've seen thus far. It has this light brown trunk, and it is carved to look like a palace, with stairs that twist around it, openings and balconies, and they are fairy-sized. Tuna, you recognize this to be the palace of the Floating King. But in your memory, it looks different. This is the center of your kingdom, and it is eerily quiet. What do you guys do?
Something's happening. Can I knock?
You're still at the edge of the clearing. You have to sort of go through the clear part to knock if you want to.
Okay, follow me. Let's knock.
You sure that's a good idea?
Yeah.
It's the king. He's very kind.
Easy.
Okay.
Yes.
But
Knock, knock, knock. Shh.
Oh my god. Okay, so you guys all move around and go to the without having to leave the cover of the forest. You can move around, and then when you're closer, Tuna can go in there and knock. There's nobody there.
Shit.
At this point, I will ask all of you to roll perception checks for me, please.
26.
Perception.
Shit.
15. Ugh.
22.
Okay.
15.
15, all right. And that's a natural 20 on Syndra. All right, fair enough. So, you now see, as you actually look around, the other homes, the ones that are hanging from the trees, carved into them too, there's no light coming from the inside, as you're used to, Tuna. In fact, there's only smoke. The ground is filled with scars that weren't healed by the land, maybe purposefully. The trunks exhibit the same wounds. Trunks have these kind of scars that you probably have to get closer to see what they are. And spread around this place, you see little pockets of bright green vines, like eggs covered in plants. What do you guys do?
Yes, stop.
Inspect.
Is this
The-
natural?
Do I know
Is
if
this
it's
from
natural?
your realm?
It is not.
It's not natural. I should know where my home is, right? My
Yes.
house.
Yeah.
Is it near?
Yeah, it is near. It is in this sort of same clearing. Your parents have a high standing with the king, so it is in this same clearing. You can find your house easily.
Okay, so follow me. And while we're walking, I'm going to shout, "Is anyone there? Hello? Hello, Mom, Dad."
I think we should keep our presence a bit unnoticed until we know what's happening here.
Oh, it's fine.
So there's killing grass, strange eggs, no one's in the palace, and you're screaming. I don't think it's fine.
Sagrin, what were you saying?
Can I go investigate the markings?
You can.
The,
You can.
The scars. that
You
I-
can, indeed. And it is actually, there's no check required. Because when you walk in and you see those scars in the land and in the trees, you recognize those. You've seen those in buildings in Brunswick. You've seen those in your own body. Those are beam scars from something that fired a beam from, you can conclude where. Not their asshole. But you've seen those all over the place.
Oh no. Can we hear something somewhere? Movement?
Actually, by this point, as you're all looking around, you begin hearing the sound of footsteps. Heavy footsteps. The ground shakes from them as they speed up, heading in your direction. What do you guys do?
Can we hide?
Behind, like...
You guys jump into the forest and hide? Okay. All right, you run in and hide, and suddenly, bursting out of the thick brush, a figure trips on a big root and tumbles their way into the middle of the clearing as its moose face drags through the dirt, sliding a good 10 feet forward. You see a large humanoid with a moose's head adorned by big antlers, all covered in bits, baubles, ropes, and twine. As it gets up to see you, their body is dressed with like these beautiful, colorful robes of gold, purple, and green. And it holds a wooden staff and leans upon it, looking around with a furrowed brow. And before I do anything else, why don't I show you how they look? Give me a moment here. You guys are going to be able to see it. Boop, and show players, and I'm going to show it to everybody as well. As you see this guy walking into the scene. All right, I'm gonna take it out. So, as they kind of get up and they're like kind of getting their bearings, they go, oh, this is strange. Where have all the fairies gone? Oh, what a bummer. And then they turn their gaze to where you're all hiding. I don't mean to intrude, but I can see you hiding there. And they point at you, Tuna. Oh, little fairy, hello there. Where are all your friends?
Hi, I think I know you.
Huh, right. Where are all your friends?
I don't know, I just came here. I came from the human world. Not human, but the other world.
Uh-huh.
And I was on vacation, you know, and now I'm here. I was visiting my family, but no one's here. Not even the king.
Maybe they've gone out for a walk. Oh, well, I guess I'll return later then. Ta-ta!
No, wait!
Oh, yeah, sorry, how rude of me. What is your name, little fairy?
I'm Tuna.
I am the Wanderer. Or at least that's who I was told I was when I was born. Oh, wait, I didn't notice your friends. Oh, they're not from here, are they? Oh, my. And he begins...
Cousin?
What?
Cousin? He has antlers?
Oh, no.
I am...
He goes, oh, no, I'm afraid not. But, did you know that? In a way, we are like siblings, but then in another, you're also my parents. How peculiar. I'm not sure how that would work. Anyway, the fairies are not here. I guess I'll come back later. Bye-bye.
Can we go with you?
Oh.
We're looking for the fairies as well.
Oh, you're looking for them?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Let's go then. I know some stories. I know that you like stories, right?
And he immediately kind of perks up, and his back kind of straightens. Oh, that I do. Well, so you want me to help you find the fairies in exchange for stories?
Yes.
All right. Well, he sits down, holds on to the staff. Go ahead. Tell me your stories.
I'll tell you the story of the unexpected.
All right.
We are the unexpected. We.
Oh,
are
why don't you introduce us to your friends?
I'm still hiding, by the way. I'm too embarrassed, so I'm like, I'm still hiding.
He's pointing at you and at everyone. He knows where you are.
Doesn't matter. I'm still like trying to look down. Super
Okay.
embarrassed.
Well,
Pee
that
pee
one
pants.
hiding over there, it's Sagrin.
Oh, hi, Sagrin.
I'm looking down.
She's my best friend.
Whoa. Okay.
And this one we're looking over here, it's Syndra.
Oh, hi, Syndra. You have a
Hi.
problem over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay.
We kind of assumed that she was dead. And she's
Oh.
kind of dead.
He extends his nose to give her a sniff. Oh, yeah, I haven't smelled that smell in a long time. She does smell dead.
You need a shower.
Okay.
And this here is Izzy.
Hi.
Hi there, ZZ. You look like a strong fellow.
Well, appearances can be deceiving.
Oh, definitely not. I noticed the strength in all of you. Anyway, maybe I should get going. And he starts getting up again to leave.
Shall we go with him?
Let's go with him.
Okay.
And
He
I
looks-
and I while we were walking
Yeah.
behind him, I kind of whisper. He's probably going to hear, but I kind of whisper. He's the Wanderer. He's a legend here.
He looks back. Wait, why are you following me?
We want to
I-
see the fairies.
But I was not going to look for the fairies.
What are you going to do then?
I don't know, just wander.
We'll wander with you.
All right. And he continues moving through the forest. After about some time, you can't really tell how long it's been, you all wander back into the same clearing, and he goes, "Oh, huh, strange. Where are all the fairies?" And he plops down again. Huh. And he's just looking.
I
you-
just
Okay.
put myself in front of him.
Yes, I am, little Sagrin. I'm okay. You're Sagrin, right?
Yes. I
Okay.
think he's kind of cuckoo, guys.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
I think so too.
Okay. We should go. It was nice meeting you.
Oh, okay.
But he's a legend. I met the
Wait.
Wanderer.
A cuckoo legend.
Didn't you want to tell me a story?
I was going to, but you just get up and went away.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just when I'm sitting for a long time, I feel like I have to walk unless I'm being told a good story.
Okay, I'll tell you a good story.
All right.
And I tell the story of the campaign.
Please, can you tell us a little bit of the story?
No, I don't.
Oh, yes, you will. You volunteered, now you do it.
Okay, so we were in Brunswick. Do you know Brunswick?
No.
It's a city in the realm, in another realm.
The realm where you're all from.
Yes.
Whoa.
And they were attacked by kobolds, little creatures, really weird.
Mm-hmm.
And we wanted to discover where those kobolds were, and we discovered a lot of things like portals to another dimension.
Oh, is that how you're here?
No, we're here because of my wings. My
Ye-
wings are teleporters,
Oh.
and I just expand them without
Yeah.
doing anything.
Oh, those are some interesting markings there.
Yeah, and I knew who did I know? The goddess.
Oh,
I
Gejud?
don't remember. Oh, and I knew Gejud. Do you know Gejud?
I haven't the faintest idea, but her name is funny. Whoever came up with that must be really smart.
She's the god of justice. Goddess
Whoa.
of justice. Yeah,
Mhm.
and I knew her, and I was in between planes as well. But then I met them, and yeah, we discovered a lot of things. And And a lot of eyes.
A
There
lot
was
of
a lot of
eyes.
They were very scary.
What about you three? How did you feel about the eyes?
They were creepy.
Well,
I start like having flashbacks to all of the visions and nightmares
Yeah.
that I had.
She has PTSD from them.
He kind of slides down next to you, and he has like these huge hands compared to your head. And he kind of just puts them around your shoulder. Oh, there, little Sagrin. I'm sorry about how you feel about the eyes. I didn't mean to be rude. I was just curious.
I don't answer.
He's gonna cast Calm Emotions on you.
Ooh.
Do you resist?
No.
All right, so whatever that feeling was within you, you're suddenly at ease from it. Oh, does that feel better?
Yes. I feel refreshed now.
All right, well, you've given me a good story. Now, I must give something back. What is it that you want?
We want to find the fairies.
Oh, I can do that.
Again?
You see the smile on his satisfied moose face. The cheeks are almost like pressing up against his eyes. And then, suddenly, the eyes go cloudy, swirling with fog inside, as the wanderer kind of looks up and down and all around the clearing, going, ooh, ah. And after some time, he returns to normal. And he goes, well, that's done.
What?
so where are they?
Oh, right. Well, it seems that the queen betrayed all of your friends, Tuna. She had a lot of eyes, more than two. I've seen things with a lot of eyes here, but not quite as many as she had. Then there were these flying blobs with one eye, but then there were arms coming out of them with more eyes. Are these the same eyes that you have seen? Perhaps. But she, the queen, took prisoners, including her own family. How intriguing.
Where are the
no.
prisoners?
I have no clue where. Well,
How do you know that?
and he looks at you, because I know the history of places. Well,
Interesting.
I've spent a lot of time in the same place. I start to get angsty when that happens, so I better just move on. Goodbye, Tuna, and goodbye, siblings, or parents. And poof, 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 poof. He moves on another direction.
Well, now. Maybe my family is dead.
Maybe not.
We only tried to knock on the doors, right?
Yes.
Maybe, Tuna, you can like go inside of one of the houses and check,
Mine?
for example, and see like how it is. Maybe if you've been gone for like some days, maybe it's longer. You can get some clues.
Okay, can we go to my house?
Yes.
You can go. I think we're too big.
Yeah. Only
just
Tuna fits in.
Okay, so we go back because we were with the Wanderer.
But you were back at the clearing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He circled back around.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay, let's go to my house.
you fly up to your house. As you walk inside, what are you looking for, Tuna?
Just some kind of clue that they were here today or earlier, or if
Right.
the house is like empty for a lot of days or weeks or months.
There are still, as soon as you walk in, no check needed. Your furniture is still burning. It's still sizzling. It seems like this is recent.
Oh no! Any notes?
Roll an investigation check for me.
I'm so bad at that. Investigation. Oh, +5. No, I'm not. Well, I am 9.
No notes.
No notes. Okay. Well, I go outside. I meet them. So, the house is burning. There is no notes that I've seen. So we're back to square one.
Can your parents use magic like you?
Yeah.
Maybe they left you some spell behind. Did you feel any magic inside of the house?
Did I feel any magic inside the house?
You feel magic all around you.
Okay.
Tough to
Can I sense like a different kind of magic that I usually feel?
Yes.
What?
The same exact pull you felt towards Brunswick.
Can I sense where it is? It's pulling me.
It's in every direction. You're in Eardm. There's no north, south, west, east. That doesn't exist here. It's everywhere.
Okay. I know something. If we think really hard where we want to go, Eardm tells us. So let's just walk forward and think about the place that everyone is locked.
They might be dead.
Yeah. It might be dangerous.
Let's think about the dead corpses and walk.
Dead fairies. Alright.
Dead fairies.
No,
You just picture Tuna like this, with her tongue out.
Or we
the
go
queen.
to the house of the queen. Okay, let's go to the house of the queen.
You're the
Okay.
only one.
So you mean where she
Can
was
you make
originally from?
someone tinier?
I guess. What?
But is it worth it to make us tinier? That's the thing.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm
I'm
scared.
sorry.
I'm just
Oh, I have.
putting out some idea.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm just like wondering if it's worth it.
I just want to ask a question because I didn't understand. Do you want to go to where the queen was originally from, or the palace? Here.
No,
Tuna.
the palace, but well, they live together, right? These
Yes,
are
they
not
both
the ones
they
that,
both they both live together. Yes, but you know extra stuff about the queen. You know that the Aspen Raindale is her name, first of all, and you remember that she was Dusk Fae. She is not Dawn Fae like you, and she had come here because supposedly she had fallen in love with your king, but she was formerly from another kingdom of Dusk Fairies, or Dusk Fae fairies, which was named Evenleaf.
Yeah,
Don't you remember?
we can. The queen was from Evenleaf. We can try to go there. Maybe she felt homesick.
And
And
decide to
made
betray
everyone
everyone.
a prisoner.
I don't know. I kill people when I'm
Fun.
hungry.
Well.
Not false.
Fairies are weird.
Aren't the eggs still around us? The strange eggs.
Yes, those things they are. Yeah.
Can I want to investigate more on them.
All right. So as you look closer, you can see little bodies, little fairy bodies, just like Tuna's, inside of these little egg formations, like covered in vines. They're kind of semi-translucent, and you can see what are unalive bodies of fairies in there.
And
But this would be something that Tuna would know as well. There aren't that many. So, however, there are many more fairies in Flodynblossom and even in this area than there are eggs of dead fairies. So it appears that at least a few of them have passed and are currently
Do I know any
regenerating.
of them?
roll a perception check. Perception or investigation, depending on whatever you want to do.
My perception is shit. 23.
23.
With investigation.
All right, so you start darting through all of these little things, little eggs, and you do find a male fairy with kind of short red hair and this light pink furry skin, with what you can see are, it's kind of wrapped around its body, but yellow and black bird wings. It is Nimbus Fancy Leaf, one of your best friends.
Oh no, Ninin. Oh, he's dead. My Ninin. I shouldn't have left. We need to find them.
Can I do something to help Nin?
You can try.
I wanna cast. Spare the dying.
Spare the dying. He looks very dead already. That ain't gonna spare nobody. He's not dying, he is dead.
Oh.
He hasn't. Okay.
It was that Aspen. I never liked her. She married our king just for the money.
These
I knew
fairies
it.
nowadays.
All right, where are you guys going?
We can try to go to Evenleaf.
All right, very well. So
Let's think about Evenleaf.
How do I think of it if I
Can you describe it?
Tuna.
Can I describe it?
you can.
I'll
Do you
guide
want me?
you.
Yeah, okay, I'll help you with that. I'm sorry.
Wait. I think no.
I didn't.
Place.
I didn't give it to you. No. Okay, so Evenleaf. Evenleaf is kind of the contrast, or a contrast version of Flodynblossom. It has sort of these burly birch trees, and with like ivory bark, and the leaves themselves are kind of like this dull purple color, kind of very gloomy in a sense. But actually, this would be fun because I just want to see how hilarious it would be. Roll a performance check for me, Tuna.
Oh no. Performance. No. 6.
You guys get the sense that the whole forest is just like 2 trees. But you try to imagine as best as you can, but it's like Tuna went on detail of like 2 trees that she remembers.
Those trees were very, very specific.
All right.
I really like them.
Anyway, you're moving towards it. Got it. So, Flodynblossom once more guides your way and presents to you the path as you are intent on moving to Evenleaf, at least through name, with the Tuna guiding you. Faster, holy shit, I went faster than when you came in. You reach the end of the forest, to be graced once again by the ever-changing landscape of Eardm. Mountains loom in the distance, covered in those swirling clouds that now change colors. Trees rise in small pockets, moving with a wind that you don't feel. The chirp of the backwards birds fills the background with the sound of trumpets and horns, as you see their beaks take like a conic shape and just go as they're floating and flying about. You begin your trek in the direction of Evenleaf, wherever that is. The ground moves with you. In waves, it changes. The grass moves to the side and kind of reforms and slowly forms a road as you walk. It then begins to rise and transform, stone crawling upward at incredible speed, building 2 walls to each of your sides until it forms a canyon around you. You look behind, and there's just a wall of rock behind you now, and ahead of you, the canyon continues in a road. The canyon's walls and rocks are not like the ones you'd expect. The rock itself changes in coloration and flows like a liquid inside glass. It has brown and red and orange and purple and blue veins. They all twist in this kind of dreamy construct. What do you guys do?
Wow. I've never been here. This is
Well,
cool.
I like the blue.
Same. We're going on an adventure.
feels like I'm on drugs again.
I just wanted to sleep.
Sagrin with her like armful of food, just walking around really pissed.
Are you dry yet?
She would be.
Okay.
I don't
Continue to
feel
follow
like
me.
All right.
You feel wet? Yet.
It's dry, but my ego is
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't you have fun?
no.
I did.
Your
Bully.
It was fun.
your ego is wet. All right, so you guys move along the path, kind of inside of the canyon walls.
Yes.
All right, so there are small twigs and creatures popping in and out of like these little holes in the ground or on the rock. Actually, they look like, you know, small lizards with tails that end in an eye that they keep raised up, like scanning you and their surroundings. You know these are common here in Eardm, but they don't seem to be related to your problem right now, Tuna. Moving forward, you eventually encounter what looks to be a giant red stone boulder that blocks your way forward, like kind of all around the canyon. It's a little bit loose, but it seems to be kind of stuck inside a hole. Still has some space to the sides. What do you guys do?
Can't we
Fireball.
picture
No, I'm
ourselves on the other side of the rock?
Sure. You try really hard. Nothing happens.
Can I squeeze through?
You could probably, yes. But you'd be
they
the
don't.
only one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I will go to the rock. I
Mhm.
touch it.
As you do, suddenly, thump, out of the sides, you see little tiny scaly brown legs pop out, and a small round turtle head also pops out facing you, but upside down. The little legs wiggle as the creature says, Hey, maybe you can help me? Please, I've been stuck like this for longer than I can remember. I'd love to move again.
How big is it?
It's very big. It's like 10 times your size, Sagrin.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Okay. I touch it again and I reduce it.
Okay. It reduces itself, and it goes right inside of that hole, but it is still too large and is still stuck inside of the hole, and it goes, Oh, why am I smaller? This is not helping! Put me back! Put me back!
Can Zizi pick it up now?
No, it's the rock was huge, it is now large and still stuck inside of the hole.
Can she reduce it again?
I don't think I can.
Do we still have that rope?
We have the rope. Yeah.
we-
Rope of climbing.
Yeah. Can we tie it to the little turtle and pull it? Probably.
She's not that
We
little.
can all try to pull it up.
Wanna try? You?
Yeah.
Mm,
Let's all lift it up.
Can't you make it like fly or something? I don't have
No.
any pixie dust anymore.
As you guys are kind of looking around this boulder, you can see that the road behind it, it's kind of sort of at an incline down.
Let's roll it.
Yeah?
He goes, oh, sure, that might work. By the way, before I'm rolled by strangers, hi, my name's Turt. How about you?
Hi, Turt. I'm Tuna.
Dizzy.
Oh, hi, Zizi, hi, Tuna.
Syndra.
Oh, hi, Syndra, you're weird. And you?
Sagrin.
You're
Welcome.
upside down. What's the point?
I don't know what the point of me being upside down is, honestly. I've been here for so long, I've kind of lost track of points in general. Also,
How did you get like that?
I don't know. But I'm round. I have no points.
Oh, by the way, do you know what happened to the fairies? Or where they are?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a little concerned with my own issues right now. As I'm upside down and stuck in a hole. Can you guys just...
It's not a great issue. You're just fine. Let's pull him. Let's go. Push him. Push him.
You guys wanna try to roll him out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, go ahead and everybody roll a strength check for me, please. Or athletics check, guys. For me, please.
3 for me.
Got a 12.
19.
8.
Alright. You begin pushing and his legs are like wiggling. Yes, I think you're doing it. I think I'm going. And you're pushing and pushing and pushing. And eventually, you release him and he, oh my god, begins rolling down the incline again. And you didn't begin hearing again. And he's coming behind you to roll on top of you. I'm gonna need you, if you guys have anything you want to do, you can.
Yes.
If not, I'm gonna need you guys to roll a dexterity saving throw. All right.
I'll just instantly fly up.
Okay. So I'm gonna say dex saves from everybody, and yours, Tuna, is gonna be to see if you can fly up fast enough.
Dexterity.
16.
All right.
10.
All right. 10. What was yours, Fish? Sagrin?
25.
And yours, Tuna?
8.
All right. So everybody moves out of the way, and Tuna kind of just stares.
Oh.
And Zizi's like staring with her. You guys dodge to the sides, and the rock just poof, pushes you down and flattens them onto the floor. And they're kind of like two-dimensional for a second before they pop out into 3D again. And the rock just continues rolling down and coming back again. You guys take 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and the rock is gonna come back. And as it's coming back, it goes, get on top of me, and continues rolling.
Okay,
What do you
let's
guys
go.
do? You guys gonna try to get on top of it?
But like, okay, I'll just do it. I won't
Okay.
think about it. I'll just do
Okay.
it.
All right, so I'm gonna need whoever. Well, Tuna's gonna fly, so this is gonna be a straight dexterity check from Tuna to see how fast she gets there. Both Zizi, Syndra, and Sagrin, I'm gonna need acrobatics checks from you guys to see if you can jump on top of him. It's a low
Can
DC.
Can I guide myself?
You can guide yourself. You have time.
16.
18.
Good.
17.
It's acrobatics, right?
Yeah, acrobatics.
I got a 13 plus. 14.
It succeeds. It's fine. It succeeds.
16 then.
All right, so you guys jump on top of Turt and begin running on top of him at the speed of the slowest character, which would be Sagrin, I think, right?
Or like,
What's your movement?
25.
Yeah, it's so you're at 25 feet a second as you're rolling on top of Turt down the canyon. As you are, you kind of hear him go, "Let's go," as he continues rolling down. Eventually, after a while, you begin seeing this kind of rock bridge that connects both sides of the canyon. You're gonna hit your heads up on it unless you do something about it. What are you guys doing as you're running?
Jump!
Jump.
I'll just
to
stop flying.
the side.
Okay, you'll fly above?
Oh, can I go above?
You can, yeah.
Okay, I go above.
How about you guys? So Zizi wants to jump. Syndra, you want to jump? Sagrin, what are you doing?
Jumping as well.
You're jumping as well. All right, so let's go dexterity saving throws for all of you guys.
27.
Oh my god.
24. Oh my god.
I got a 19.
All right. You guys all succeed. So the rock bridge begins approaching, and you all jump at the same time above it and land back on Turt and continue running as he goes, "Whoa, you're amazing!" And it continues rolling down the incline. All right. You continue on this journey. You're kind of just going on the walls of the canyon, and then suddenly you see these little creatures jump out of the sides. And you see these lizards trying to jump on your faces. Are you guys doing anything? You're going to try to hit him? What are you going to do?
Yeah, I'll just take. Are we running still?
Yeah, you're running on top of him as he...
I'll like pick up my dagger.
Yeah?
My flaming dagger on
Yeah.
one hand, and then a regular dagger in the other hand, and then just go like, wah!
Okay. How
And I
about
see
you?
burn at the same time.
Zizi, how about you?
Yeah.
I want to get my shield ready in case
Okay.
they come over me and bash.
Got it. And how about you, Syndra?
I get the staff close to the good side of my face. If the lizards go to the bad side, they will get burned, so it's fine.
All right. And how about you, Tuna?
Tony's just. He didn't.
Yeah,
catch.
didn't catch right.
And she sees the lizard and say hi, and continues.
Okay, so Sagrin, I'm gonna need you to roll 2 attacks to see if you catch the lizards. Zizi, I'm gonna go ahead and let you just make a straight up dexterity check. Just dexterity check. Syndra, since you're placing the staff, I'm gonna say go ahead and roll an attack with the staff for me as well. Tuna, you're gonna have to roll a dexterity saving throw for me. All right. So for Sagrin.
20 and 26.
Got it. Zizi?
11.
11.
Okay.
Syndra.
How do I do this?
In
with
the
staff?
actions, I think there should be like a little thing there that has a plus with a number. I believe.
Yeah, it just appears like
If you click the hit
amount
DC.
of text. Yeah.
Really? Okay, then just slash roll space 1d20 and we add +3.
Oh,
5. That does not hit these little tiny lizards. So, wait, how much did Tuna roll? Did we know? Wait.
I think so.
A sneeze? How much did you roll, Tuna, on the dexterity saving throw?
When?
Just now.
Oh, I wasn't here. Sorry.
No, before you got up.
Before you got up, didn't you roll a dex saving throw?
I rolled the dex when I jumped through the wall.
Okay, then you haven't rolled yet. Okay, go ahead. Roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
18 plus 3, 21.
21. All right, so Sagrin takes out her daggers and just stabs 2 of the lizards while running, and she has just a lizard kebab. Oh wait, shit! Music, stop. She has a lizard kebab on her hands now. Then Syndra tries to place the staff on the side of on her good side, and the 2 lizards just grab onto the staff. Then they kind of like stare at you for a while and jump into your face and try to cover your eyes as 2 others cover Zizi's eyes while Tuna kind of dodges all of them. So, both Zizi and Syndra, on the next obstacle, you guys are going to have disadvantage on whatever roll you make as you are blinded because the lizards are on your face covering it. Unless someone tries to do something about it. All right.
Get out!
You guys continue on
Can I already
rolling.
try?
You can.
Okay,
Oh.
I'll try to slap the lizards on Cinta's face.
And you, Sagrin?
So I still have like the lizards stuck. So I pick up like my right one and I throw it against the lizard that's on Syndra's face, and then
Alright.
the left one for Zizi's.
All right, we got 2 attempts. So here we see Tuna flies up and with like the air resistance just slaps onto Syndra's face, grabs onto it and tries to slap one of the lizards from the side. You're gonna roll a melee attack and unarmed strike for me, please, Tuna. Sagrin, we'll just roll. Just do me 2 dexterity checks.
Okay.
Hope you hit them, not me.
13.
Okay.
6 and 21.
Okay, so the first one I'm gonna say was, since you mentioned it before, it goes to Syndra. You throw the lizard and it just goes out into the rock and splats onto it. The second one, you throw it kind of at an arc, and with the wind, it just goes straight into the other 2 and knocks them both off of Zizi's face, and he's no longer blind. Tuna, what did you roll? I'm sorry.
13.
With a 13, you just grab the lizard's face. It has no eyes, and you just start slapping it really fast, and it just goes and jumps out of the face, and you manage to save Syndra's blindness as the other one quickly follows suit. All right. You continue rolling through this place, and suddenly there's another hole. And it looks just about the size of Turt right now, so he can get stuck in it as you guys are running. What is it that you guys are going to do?
Tuna, make it big! Make it big!
Oh, okay. I'll make it big.
Are you gonna cast actually enlarge on it?
Yes.
Okay. Turt grows one size as it's just huge rock, and you guys are kind of rolling on it really hard to have it, actually be able to roll down the hill. It breaks the sides of the canyon and then passes over the hole as he goes, "Whoa, that's sick!" and continues rolling on down the pathway. Do you keep him big?
I don't need to. I can put him
All right.
smaller again.
You shrink him back to the normal size as it. Oh my God, we're doing it! And then suddenly, you guys go to the side as this kind of like tight curve forms up, and you suddenly and unexpectedly find yourself like running sideways on Turt as it just curves around. And immediately the momentum from the curve propels you to go even faster. And you're kind of like dashing now, running on top of Turt. And then suddenly in front of you, there's a ramp. And you have no time to react as you're launched from it and out into the air. Birds fly next to you in slow motion as you hear their distorted trumpet sounds just. And they look at you kind of as like you're frozen in time. And under you, you see just about, I would say, 60 feet beneath you, you see a field of pink, small flowers, hundreds, maybe thousands of them, covering one single hill under that endless canyon. Then time finally kicks in. You continue on falling down to those flowers as they expand and begin extending, forming these cloudy pillows that reach out to you and absorb the impact as you fall down on them. Turt just falls down and bursts a lot of them, and then continues on rolling. Thank you, Barb! And rolls down the other hills and runs away as you guys finish and kind of get back up from this situation. All right.
Fun.
What the fuck was that?
Can we do it again?
Okay. Whew.
The moment I get up,
Yeah.
I throw up.
You see, it's water just coming out.
Do I know where we are? Do I recognize it?
Yes, you do. As you watch your new friend roll away up and down the hills and then vanish into more rocky terrain on the horizon, a chill comes down your spine and directs your gaze behind you. A forest. A strange silence comes upon the land around you when you look at it for the first time. It's burly birch trees of black cracks on their ivory bark, cracks that have a strange white glow themselves, almost like a highlight. The leaves are dark purple that seem to want to eat all of the light around it. Darkness falls but a mere 30 feet into the forest, making it impossible for you to look inside. It's like at the edge of this place, at the edge of Evenleaf, everything is heavier, and it shifts your mood instantly from where you were before. And that's where we're gonna go to break before you guys move inside of Evenleaf. That was cool!
That was fun.
You guys have a lot of crazy ideas. Fucking throwing the lizards. That was sick. Dude, it was so funny, man. Imagining little Tuna trying to keep up, like running on top of the turtle. Just oh my god. All right. Anyway, great job on part 1. We're over it. We've gone through Sagrin getting a wet fart out and literally wet, to you guys running on top of a turtle. So it is time to take a little short break. It's gonna be 10-15 minutes. We'll grab some snacks, take a pee-pee, and then we'll be back with you. If it is longer than that, do not worry. I will be here to talk to you while our dear players finish whatever it is they're doing to rest for a little bit. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you in a little bit. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Home is Where the Colors Are. Our players are rested, some of them fed, recharged in energies, peed, both in game and out. No? Okay. But here we are. So, last we left off, the group had made it to the edge of the Evenleaf, a forest of dusk fae, or dusk fairies to be more specific in this case. So, as you guys make it up to the edge of this birch tree forest with cracks on the ivory bark, these black cracks that have a strange white glow, a white highlight around them at the edges, with the leaves of dark purple that seem to want to eat all of the light around it. You guys are at the edge of Evenleaf. Sagrin. Up until now, wherever you looked in Eardm, you had familiar sights, things you had seen inside of your head. That sense of discomfort, of almost anxiety that you had, it wasn't present here, but as you look into the Evenleaf, you have that very same sense that you did all that time ago when a certain eye was shown to you. You're not beckoned to act upon this feeling, but it's definitely present there, this little just anxiety, just a little tightness in your chest. What do you guys do?
Do I sense that Sagrin is a little bit shook?
Roll an insight check for me. And Sagrin, if you're trying to reveal it or trying to hide it, roll persuasion or deception depending on whatever it is that you would like.
I would show.
All right.
It's Tuna, so
I rolled a 0.
Oh.
Roll a persuasion just if it's a high enough roll.
21.
All right. So even oblivious Tuna, with her 0, you sense something's off. You don't know exactly what it is.
Are you okay, Sagrin?
You know the thing you gave me to eat? Yeah,
My
it's
love?
going around in my stomach right now.
Do you need some privacy
It
to finish?
shouldn't. It should be dead.
Dead?
Well, you ate it.
It was a living thing?
Kind of. Yeah.
I puke again.
Water out of Sagrin's mouth.
Well, but if you're okay, can we go? Should we go?
Yeah, let's
I want
go.
to find my parents.
All right. So, you move into the Evenleaf, into what you know, Tuna, to be the kingdom of Dusk Fae, of Dusk Fairies. After you get past what you would presume would be 30 feet, you get a strange feeling of being watched. No, it's even worse than that. It's like someone is just breathing down your neck permanently. There are strange glowing fungi breaking through the bark of the trees, or even sprouting from the tip of large purple flowers that have petals shaped like claws. It's impossible to see the sky with this twisted canopy. And as you look at the tree branches, you notice that some of them dive onto the ground, like the trees themselves try to burrow underneath, diving in and out. So, what do you do?
Is this normal, Tuna?
Is this normal, DM?
Let's roll for it. Roll a history check for me.
History. Oh, I'm so good at history. 19.
Yes. The Evenleaf is known to have trees that try to burrow beneath, and the leaves kind of sprout of offshoot branches, but the canopy, like the main thickest branches of the trees, they tend to curve and try to dive underneath the ground. Now, why, you don't know. Evenleaf has just been always like this from what you know, but you've never wandered this far. It's all just stories that you've heard. Even the plants, the nature in here, you don't know what it is. The cracks on the trees, you don't know what it is. You've just heard about this place from stories.
From what I've heard, everything feels normal. Although these cracks, I'm not sure about them. Don't touch them.
Okay.
Not lick them.
Is it the same cracks that were...
They are not, Syndra. These are, instead of being sort of scars of a beam like a laser going through the wood, these are, it's almost like the white bark of the tree is rock, and these are just cracks on the rock that are, they open up and reveal like a dark interior. It's almost like you're staring into the stars or into the night sky. And the edges of the crack, of the break on the trees, are highlighted in kind of a glowing white.
Okay.
But they are not like what you've seen.
Even though I told them not to lick them, I'm going there. I'm not going to lick it. But I'm gonna check. What is it? I'm very curious.
How do you intend to check?
Can I touch it
You can. Roll an investigation check for me.
and smell it?
Okay.
Oh, 20. Dirty 20.
You touch it, and just as your hand reaches the edge of the crack, it's sucked inside, and you feel it pulling away at you as you're trying to desperately fly, as it's just, you begin hearing as you're trying to fly away. What do you do?
Help! Help!
I
Help!
run
Help!
Yeah?
and I grab her body, not the wings, four wings, the body, and then I start like pulling
All right.
away.
You pull her out.
Oh, remember when I said not to touch it?
Did you lick it?
Yeah.
No, I just touched it. I had to. Did I sense anything? Did I sense the pull, or can I feel the pull harder?
Those things were what you felt inside as you reached out. Was tree. You felt tree, and it was cold inside, but you felt tree, and you swear like you grabbed like a leg of something, like maybe the leg of a chair, or something like that, but or a leg of a creature. It's really hard for you to tell, but you grabbed a leg of something.
Are any of the cracks big enough for anyone to enter?
No,
Okay, only me.
not even you.
Not even me. Okay.
Can I peek at one of them?
You sure can.
Need to get the eyeball.
Roll a perception check for me.
Oh no. 17.
All right. You begin to squeeze the eye in there.
I don't squeeze.
Oh,
I'm
you,
like,
okay, but
yeah.
you wanna touch it with the eye to see inside?
not touch. No.
Okay, so if you don't,
I have the crack. Yeah.
I have the crack, and what an interesting situation Sagrin finds herself in once more. So you just go real close, and the closer you look, the more it seems like it's just the night sky. But you don't. There's no clouds. There's no like sunset. Nothing. It's just blackness.
Tuna. Send Bob.
No.
Can I try to take a look at it?
Oh my God! Please, by all means. How do you want to look?
But-
Do you want anything different?
I want. It's completely dark, right?
Yeah,
Can I cast dancing lights through it?
for sure you can. All right, so your dancing lights appear, and you're gonna shove one through.
Yeah.
All right. Just as soon as the dancing light just barely inches so ever close to like a distance of a little molecule onto the bark, it gets sucked inside, and it doesn't shine a light. It's just eternal blackness still. It just goes inside.
It's a
Weird.
black hole. I learned from science.
You know science?
What is science?
In the books. I know.
Even I'm learning. There's science
Okay.
in my world. Yeah.
Can we continue down the path?
For sure, you can continue walking if you'd like to.
Can we like maybe one of us gets inside with a rope attached and then the others pull?
Inside the.
I don't think we can fit.
Yeah.
Not even me.
Yeah, tops.
Reduce you?
Tops, you could like fit an arm into it, or you can like try to fit your head sideways, maybe.
Oh, I thought like since it would suck us in, it wouldn't matter like the size. Right?
Oh, I don't know, maybe.
Okay, you want me to try?
Maybe like one of the other ones because they have like big arms. If they do it, they can like reach somewhere else. Does
I
it
was
have
thinking
tiny
of
arms?
shoving my head
Your head.
Your head?
so I could see.
No, bad idea. How about Syndra? You put your bad arm inside. If you lose
Ooh.
it, it's fine. It's already dead.
It's a win-win situation, actually.
Yo, that's not nice.
What do you do?
Okay. If he starts to suck me in, you guys pull me out.
Yes.
It's easy. I count on you.
I'm here, don't worry.
Okay, rope around her.
Mm-hmm. Tie a rope around her, yeah.
I
Shove
go
her-
with my bed arm. Yeah.
All right. Your arm reaches ever close to the little crack, and it gets sucked inside. As it does, you begin to hear, as the tree itself begins to wilt down, the white begins to turn gray, and you in yourself, Syndra, feel something telling you to take your arm out.
Feel any leg.
Pull me out. Pull me out. Out.
You pull her out?
I mean,
start
yeah.
pulling out.
Yeah.
All right, you manage to pull her out as she takes out the arm. You don't have much sense in that arm, but it feels like whatever was inside was at room temperature with your arm, like was at the same temperature, which is generally cold to anybody who walks on that side of Syndra. That side is generally colder.
Okay. I started to listen to a voice telling me to get the arm out. So that's a thing. I now hear voices.
The tree regains its white coloration again, and kind of almost seems like it grows a little bit.
So the tree doesn't like to have something shoved in it.
Well,
It didn't mind you.
I think it was the same.
No, it didn't like half die almost when it was you. It was Syndra's arm.
Oh. So it doesn't like something dead on it.
can I try my arm?
Oh god, here we go. This is Dungeons and Dragons, guys. High octane, intense Dungeons and Dragons. Everybody shoving their arm inside a tree. Sure, Zizi, you want to do it?
Sure, but first I want to talk to the tree like we did with the herbs. I don't know, this world is crazy.
What are you saying to the tree?
There, I'll be gentle.
Oh my god.
All
Don't
right,
hurt me.
all right. Actually, you don't even need to roll for that. Sure. You're gonna put your arm in?
Gently.
Right. You begin to kind of gently push your arm inside.
And I look to them for like, and I extend the other arm like ready to be pulled.
Okay. Got it. And just as you touch that boundary, you get sucked in even harder to the point that you hit the side of the tree, and you feel this like gnawing sensation on your arm, like something is trying to munch, trying to chew on your arm as you have it inside there, and you hear the...
Can I grab something?
Sure. Roll d20 for me. Roll d20 for me.
Slash roll 1d20.
Yeah.
6.
A 6. Okay. Give me a moment. I didn't print this, but I should have. A second.
Looks like it was a gentle with
All
you,
right.
though.
As you feel like you've grabbed something, but you're still stuck.
Guys, help.
I help with my good arm, trying to pull him.
All right, it's easy enough. You guys managed to pull him. There's a little bit more struggle than you remember from everyone else, but you managed to pull him. And as you bring your hand out, your hand has like little bite marks, and you have like you open your hand and you have like a tiny little fairy-sized vase.
Tuna?
Do I recognize it?
It's a vase where people put flowers in.
Wow. Can I have it?
Why is your
Sure.
arm all bitten?
Nice.
Do fairies bite?
Is
I
there a
don't, but
mini
if you
bob?
want. What?
Maybe the tree has a mini bob.
I don't think so.
No?
Bob
Can we
doesn't
make-
bite.
It
Can we make
is-
the crack bigger.
It is
Hey,
at this
beat me.
point. It is at this point that you begin hearing this sort of like low, guttural, like hum, like a giant frog singing. Except it comes from the ground itself. Then it spreads out into the distance in all directions, giggling, cackling.
He's
should get
always
going.
fucking crazy.
How big are the bite marks?
About tuna head sized, tuna mouth sized.
Well, should we get going or will we
Yes.
We
stay here?
We continue the process.
All right. So you continue moving out, searching for your friends or for Tuna's friends, and you focus, try to command the will of Eardm to guide you into that place. The cracks on the trees increase in width the deeper you go, as this kind of otherworldly black void is, still present on all of them. Like there's like a small little universe in each of these breaches. You move on through, untouched, unharmed, but certainly not unseen. That feeling, the breath down the back of your neck, the unseen gaze of something or someone that stiffens your muscles, it's all still there, and it's so much more intense. After a while, your footsteps make a different noise. There's a different feeling. Every time you grab a branch for support, if you step on the root, it feels like flesh. You recoil from it each time, almost forcefully, until you're driven into this small clearing. The canopy still towers over it and protects it from the sky, but you walk into this sort of massive tangle of roots on the ground. They dive up and down and form cages. The entire ground is just a massive web of roots. And underneath you, imprisoned in this tangle, you see hundreds of fairies, dawn fairies. Their voices scream out for help until this magical darkness covers the entirety of the ground and snuffs all around. The trees, the roots, the leaves, the brushes, they all move with this fleshy sound as hundreds of eyes open and stare at you. Eyes that you recognize, eyes that have looked at you before, feeling way too familiar. Your enemy. There is something in the air above, in front of you, a ripple with waves of light twisting and twinging around each other. You sense that same pull that you once did, Tuna, more intense than ever here. Whatever that is, it looks like a portal. Then, as you sort of look around you, you see that the forest has moved to place you center to this tangle, not giving you a chance to hide. And fluttering from within the forest into the open and in front of you, you see another fairy. Long black hair with this sort of purple highlight. Big pale gray wings with two eye-shaped smudges on them. One of her eyes glows red while the other is devoid of light. You almost didn't recognize her, Tuna. But the longer you look, the clearer it is. This is Aspen Raindale, the Floating Queen, changed by something. And as she sees you, she goes, "Oh, look! Another little dawn fairy waltzing into the feeding ground. And she brings friends with powerful souls, too. What a pleasant surprise." And an eye opens on her forehead.
What did you do to my parents?
Your parents? Oh, nothing. They're underneath waiting for their turn, as is everybody else. As is that weak king. I couldn't take it anymore, little Dawn Fairy. I was never going to ascend to gain power from him. But this... She looks at her hands and two eyes open. This will let me take my place among the Archfey. As she kind of floats around. What do you guys do?
I First of all, before things go crazy, I want to cast Stronger Together on both Sagrin and
Okay.
Tuna.
Both Sagrin and Tuna have Stronger Together, which means you have a +1 to Wisdom saves and a +1 to your AC. Remember that. Note. Take a note somewhere of that. She kind of begins drifting. Her eyes begin drifting between you, like the eye on the forehead looks at a different person than the other two. The eyes on the hand seem to look, and then she looks at Sagrin, and she goes, "Oh, you have sensed them most than anyone. You must know too."
I look straight at her eyes and I spit on the ground.
You spit on them, do you? Oh, they are many, but they are one. They have all, and you have none. They see you, and they want you gone. And you see her multiply into multiple figures, 7 of them that now swirl and float around you. I'm gonna need all of you folks to roll initiative.
She crazy bitch.
All right,
You'd be crazy.
let me throw you back into the map.
My God.
You guys position yourselves. All right, you guys position yourselves however you want. Why are you all still in the landing? I've activated the map.
I need to also roll sleight of hand because of my cloak.
Yes, you do.
Oh, this is so cute.
All right, let me show the map to chat. Let's see if it's well shown. It is. Now it should animate when I have the screen on it. Yes.
It's
Oh my god, it's so creepy.
Okay, guys, wait. Give me a second. Nobody say their rolls until I ask, okay? Just 1 second. Just to confirm everything's working. Everything's working. All right. So, from 20... Actually, let me roll. Okay. From 20 to 25, or 25 to 20. Anybody rolled that?
22.
22. All right.
Just one thing.
Yeah.
Do I roll the sleight of hand with advantage?
You do, because you have advantage on sleight of hand checks.
Yeah. Alright. Just make sure.
All right. From 20 to 15. Anybody?
No.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord, dude. Okay. From 15 to 10.
Me.
11 on Syndra, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then from 10 to 5.
5.
Tuna with 5. Oh my god. And now 5 to 1, it's ZZ, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Got it. Okay, so you see her clone herself into actually I think they are 7, yeah? Yeah. Into 7 other figures that kind of rotate around you now in this sort of mesmerizing dance. So top of the round
Oops.
with a 22 is Sagrin. Sagrin, at the start of your turn, you are within 60 feet of one of them. At the start of your turn, Sagrin, first of all, I hope you guys are positioned the way you want to. You can shift around to a formation if you want, but
I can't see the
Sagrin,
map.
you can't see the map, you motherfucker.
It's all black.
Okay, let me fix that for you then. Configure ownership. Oh, that's why. No, you are the owner. Why is it all black then? Okay, wait.
I can try to refresh.
I'm gonna send you there again. Refresh it. Tell me.
Wait. Still loading.
Okay. You might need to turn the hardware acceleration on.
I found it. I have it.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, so top of the round, or at the start of your turn, I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me. Sagrin, you need to beat a 14. You have a +1 to this from Stronger Together.
A 6 plus 1, 7.
You look at this creature, at this fairy, as it's kind of grown into the size of a human, almost. You look at her and there's something about her, something that calls you, that draws you near. You are charmed by her, and consider her to be just an ally, your friend. For 1 minute, whenever you get dealt damage, you get to repeat the saving throw again. But for now, you are charmed. She is your friend. Take your turn.
If she's my friend, they are all my friends.
Yeah,
right?
they are all your friends.
Well, I just stare.
You're just staring at her?
Like at everything, at the portal, at my friends, at
All
the
right.
other friends.
You see Aspen, like the many Aspens move around you, rotate around you, and you see Sagrin kind of mesmerized by everything that's happening as she doesn't take a turn. So, that being said, that ends your turn. We go to the lair action. At initiative count 20, you guys see Aspen kind of raises her hands and the eyes all show. You notice now that she has actually 7 eyes. She has 1 on the forehead and 2 on the wings, 2 on the hands, one on each hand. And actually, let me make sure I fix this right. Yes, she doesn't have 7 eyes. I'm sorry. She used to before I changed it. She now has 2 on the hands, 1 on the forehead, 2 on the wings. So 5 extra eyes is what she has. And she's kind of rotating around. She extends her eyes, and out of this portal, you begin hearing as out of it come 2 creatures, which I can show to the players up close so that they can see. Come 2 creatures, kind of pale skin with eyes shining, glowing all over their bodies. Very similar in look to what you fought before, but weaker, tinier, smaller, slender. All right, and they come out of there. Okay, and they're gonna stay put. Next up, it is Aspen's turn, because you guys rolled shit initiative. And she is going to use Dream Haze Love's Gaze. You see her begin to dance, to make this enthralling dance, spinning around like a ballerina in her many forms as they all rotate around the group. I'm gonna need everybody to roll a wisdom saving throw as these glowing purple spores begin to make a show of lights in front of you. You need to beat a 16 save DC.
12.
12, 6, and
15.
15?
13.
13. You are all charmed.
I can't be charmed. No, I have advantage.
Against being charmed? Yes, roll again then. Roll again then. And ZZ has advantage as well. Roll again.
Oh.
And actually, fake creatures have advantage against the saving throw. Tuna, you have advantage as well.
Woohoo!
I rolled a 17. Actually 24, sorry.
Syndra?
A 12.
Shit. And you,
15.
15. Alright, so both Tuna and Syndra fail. Yes,
Wait.
Sagrin.
Plus 1.
Plus 1,
Oh.
exactly. The strongest
+1
together.
for Tuna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She succeeds.
15.
And
Oh,
also
God.
Syndra from the other one.
No, you
first-
gave it to Sagrin and Tuna.
Sagrin.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
All right, so to all of you that got charmed this way, which curiously enough, you're charmed again, Sagrin. To all of you that got charmed this way, which is Sagrin and Syndra, you all become incredibly in love with Aspen. If it's not love, it's admiration, but you are like, you just want to be with her, and she's just
so
everything.
pretty.
She's everything to you. All right. So at the end of each of your turns, you guys can repeat the saving throw to see if you save from this charm. But that is going to be her turn as she continues spinning around all of you. Next up is going to be the many. They can walk 25 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 25. And this puts them in range, correct? Actually, no. They are going to dash and be placed here. As you guys see these creatures walking slowly close to you, the eyes on their body, they're staring at you, they're gazing at you, and you feel insecure, you feel anxious, you feel not yourselves. While they stand 15 feet within your range, and you can see them, you all have disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws. Alright, well, at least one of them is within 15 feet of you. Okay.
Attack rolls.
Saving throws and ability checks. So everything, pretty much. Alright, that ends the many's turn. So that means it is Syndra. It is your turn. You are charmed. And you feel like you're falling in love with her. Is there anything you want to say? Anything you want to do?
You're so pretty. Oh my god. Beautiful wings.
I know, thank you. As she continues walking around, or flying around, I should say. Alright, at the end of your turn, roll a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage, which means
Can't she
you have...
attack the two guys?
She can if she wants to.
Oh, I can.
Do you want to attack them?
Yeah.
Good point.
Those are not my friends.
They are not.
And you're not in love with them.
No. Fuck them. I'll cast Shadow Blade.
Bonus action, you produce your Shadow Blade.
And I throw it at the one that's close to Zizi.
The one that's close to Zizi, alright. Go ahead, roll an attack with Shadow Blade with disadvantage because you are within 15 feet of them.
21.
Yeah, that still fucking hits. 11 points of, what is the damage type? Could you tell
Fire.
me? Alright, let me see. Wait, fire for Shadow Blade? No, you rolled you used Scorching Ray, not Shadow Blade.
Oh.
It's fine, we can do, the attack roll is the same, just roll the different damage. Roll the Shadow Blade damage.
Okay. Sorry.
All good.
It was on disadvantage.
No, that's fine. It's the damage is not disadvantage. You did good. It's all good. Alright, so 5 points of psychic damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You throw your Shadow Blade at the one next to Zizi as you see this blade, this sort of black blade of necrosis stick into it. It is kind of absorbed into the body as it goes. It seems to have taken less damage than you were expecting from it. It seems to be resistant to psychic damage. Very similar to the things you have fought before.
Are they undead?
You can't tell right now, but maybe on your turn you can. All right, so
It's right in front of me. How can't I tell?
on your turn, we'll talk about it. All right, so Syndra, end of your turn, roll a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage to see if you can break off from the charm. You can't.
11.
You cannot break free from the charm. You still love her so much. All right, at the end of her turn, or excuse me, at the end of Syndra's turn, she is going to use... Yeah. Actually, is she? She is. She is going to use her three legendary actions to cast, or use, excuse me, Friend or Foe? Surely you'll know. And I'm gonna need everybody who's charmed right now which is both Syndra and Sagrin. Your next turn, you will spending attacking your closest ally. At your highest capability, in terms of spells, you will have to use a cantrip. In terms of attacks, it's full-on swing of your attack action onto your closest ally. And that is her 3 legendary actions. And as you see that, you notice that on her right hand, her eye closes as she uses the 3 legendary actions. All right. Now, next is, after Syndra, is Tuna. It's your turn, Tuna.
Tuna. So, Tuna. Ugh. Tuna is very scared. So, she will cast Magic Circle around us.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to pick the creature, or the type of creature, Fae. Mm-hmm. And everyone inside our this circle is going to have, the creature Fae, which is the fairy, is going to have disadvantage on attack rolls against us. And,
all right.
From now on, the everyone within or inside the circle cannot be charmed by her. So if she tries to.
But does it break current effects?
No.
It does not.
Doesn't.
Okay.
Only,
got it.
And it's 10-foot radius, so...
10-foot radius. Do you want me to do the circle, or do you do it? Okay, there you go.
It's done. Oh shit, this one no. Can you? Okay.
Got it. Perfect.
Can I move it?
You can.
Oh, we're all inside it, right?
Yeah, you are.
I think we
Currently.
Are. Okay.
Got it. And that's your action. Anything else?
No. I'll
Done.
stay.
All right, got it. You will stay. So after your turn, Tuna, it is Zizi's turn. What do you want to do?
I want to cast a 2nd level bless on all of us.
All right, how does that bless look? What do you say? What is your prayer to the Nightbringer?
I say an elvish thing, which Inquela Melena, and then I bless everyone.
All right, I recognize that from somewhere. You, as you begin extending out your consciousness and your eyes begin to glow, reaching out for your faith, even though it is not present in this plane, you see her wave her left hand as she will cast Countercast at your bless. Which means Countercast is an empowered version of the spell Counterspell, and it still counts as a spell. And she is going to use this Countercast to redirect this spell to herself. So she is currently under the effect of bless, as your blessing kind of begins to drool down the edges of the canopy into yourselves. It is then redirected into her and all of her many forms, as she's now under.
Counterspell or Countercast?
You can. Do you want to?
I want to try.
All right. So as it begins redirecting, you see her the eye under her left hand, almost absorbing that essence. As Tuna, how does your counterspell look?
You just see a very angry fairy doing.
All right, and as you do, the blessing is directed against yourselves again, and you counter the countercast, and you are all under the effect of bless. And Zizi, you are concentrating.
Yeah.
All right, so
You're welcome.
well done. Anything else, Zizi? Do you want to move at all?
If I move, I'll trigger attack of opportunity from the pitch on me, right?
Yes, you will.
Can I check if he's undead?
You sure can. It seems that this creature, whatever it is not undead.
Okay.
If you want to know more, you'll have to spend your action trying to figure out more. about it, but it is not undead at surface value. You don't feel a sense of undeath.
Okay.
All right, does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Right, back to the top of the round. Round 2. Sagrin, you must spend it attacking your own friends.
So since I'm completely charmed and the one that's closest to me is Tuna, I'm gonna bonus action to my dagger burn. So
Yeah.
it ignites. And now I'm gonna attack with it, which should be a disadvantage, right? At
Correct.
disadvantage. 20.
That hits.
It still hits.
Even with the plus 1.
Yeah,
AC?
even with the plus
Just checking.
It won't
Okay,
deal sneak attack actually, so because
Yeah.
she's not threatened by anybody.
So I'm gonna attack normally. So that's 7.
7 points of damage to Tuna.
And since my code is activated, it's gonna attack again. Yeah, it's gonna mimic. So I have to roll for the code, right?
Yes, you have to roll for the coach attack at disadvantage as well.
As well. Alright.
Yeah, it suffers from the same thing.
Oh, 13. Yes.
It fails because of the +1 AC.
Ugh.
Nice. All right, so you guys see this jet black cloak or jet black coat of Sagrin with like the leopard patterns at the edges. Just as Sagrin stabs Tuna or slashes at Tuna with her flame tongue dagger, burning away the wound instantly, cauterizing it. The dagger under the sleeve throws another one at her, but Tuna manages to dodge away as Sagrin manages to control the hand a little bit and almost redirect the attack so Tuna could dodge it more easily, not wanting to hurt her friend. All right.
And Tuna's just like,
We didn't hear it. Your microphone didn't pick up on it.
what the hell are you doing?
All right. So,
With
Sagrin.
this, I'm gonna do a roll to see if I keep being charmed.
yes. If you wanted to move, you can also move.
No, I would say that I'm charmed. I'm trying to kill
Got it.
someone that's an enemy of my future lover, possibly. Who knows? If it's in love. And then saving throw, wisdom saving throw, disadvantage as well.
Disadvantage because you're in the presence of the many, yes.
Right? 6 + 1, 7. Still.
It fails. You are
Yeah.
still charmed as you hear, yes, my sweeting. Kill them all for me. All right. That's your turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, after your turn, it is the lair action. The Pale Tangle aids its destined queen as fleshy roots strike at target creatures that are touching the tangle, so all of you except Tuna, who flies up in the air. You all, except for Tuna, must make a dexterity saving throw. You must beat a 12.
23.
Dexterity,
job.
right?
Yes, dexterity saving throw.
I got a 16.
Disadvantage.
You all have disadvantage. Yeah, roll again, ZZ and Syndra. Roll regularly. A regular roll now. We'll pick the lowest value.
17.
Okay.
We are.
13.
Okay.
Wait,
We have the bless as well.
Less, exactly.
Plus 1d4. But so far you've all succeeded.
Okay.
You all succeed. You see the tangle trying to reach onto you, the roots trying to grab you and pull you in. But you manage to dodge, even though you're charmed, you manage to dodge through. All right. That brings us to top of the round, or excuse me, not top of the round. That brings us to Aspen's turn now. So, she does not get her Dream Haze back. So who is currently charmed? Could you guys, it is Sagrin and Syndra, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So, you see, coming out of every single one of these floating fairies, she points down at you guys. All of them point, and you see this burst of colored lights just explode from the center. I'm gonna need everybody to make dexterity saving throws at disadvantage.
Again.
Yes.
Why disadvantage?
Because of the many.
Hey.
And
I
roll
got
a
a 13.
Okay,
My
wait.
lowest.
Give me 1 second, guys. Actually, okay. So let's go around the table. Tuna, how much did you roll?
5.
Failure. Sagrin.
11 plus 1d4, so 14.
Failure. Azyzel.
15.
Oh, plus 1d4.
15. Failure. Syndra.
8.
Failure. All of you fail. You are going to take. $30 points of force damage as this 30 as this this explosion of twilight colors just swirls around you. The many are also going to take this damage, and they all are evaporated by it. Let me remove them from here. All right. So, anybody who just took damage, which is all of you, and is charmed, I need you to roll another saving throw. Wisdom save. This time regular, no disadvantage, because the many are gone.
I need to roll a 1d20, right? For the constitution.
For the concentration, we will deal with that in a second. So,
Fuck.
Natural 20.
natural 20 succeeds. Syndra, you can still roll 1d4 from the blast to see if you can do it. So slash roll 1d4.
Plus 1 for the stronger. I know she's not stronger.
She's not.
She's
Sorry.
not stronger together. She's stronger alone.
Oh,
Oh.
a 4. Unfortunately, still
Yay!
fails. She needed 16 to beat it. So Syndra is still charmed, but Sagrin, you break out of the charm and you wonder, why the fuck were you in love with this thing?
I puke again.
I will get you soon. And she continues spinning and spinning. All right, that ends her turn. The simulacrum continues rolling around, the dream simulacrum. Excuse me, it is now Syndra's turn. You are still charmed. You need to spend this turn attacking your closest ally. So,
Okay, which spell do I have to use?
what cantrip would you use to deal the most damage?
Okay, sorry. Noise. The most damage. I say it's Firebolt.
All right, you're gonna roll a firebolt with disadvantage at either Tuna or Azyzel.
Sorry, it's easy.
I knew you were never my bestie.
11.
It flies off into the forest. You miss.
I'm your bestie, see?
You
You're just bad at shooting.
You see Syndra's arm kind of trembling as she kind of closes one of her eyes, trying to force herself to miss, and she eventually manages to, and aims at the sky, feeling the attack on you as the creature around goes, you still resist. Don't resist us. All right, so, Sagrin, yes.
Sorry, did you roll for the concentration?
No.
You're totally correct. Constitution saving throws. Tuna is magic circle concentration as well. All right, so only Azyzel Constitution saving throw to see if he can concentrate on the blessings he is bestowing upon his friends.
A 19.
More than enough. You manage. You had to roll 15 since you took 30 damage. So good job. All right, Syndra, that's your turn. Tuna, it is yours. She's still spinning around you.
I will touch my circling of blasting and fire 3 scorching rays to the ones near us.
All right, got it. The ones
one on the left and the 2 behind us.
All right, so give me just a second. So Scorching Ray is 3 attacks, right?
Yes.
All right, so you're going to fire them at the 2 behind you, right? Is what you
Yes,
said.
2 behind me and the other one on the left.
Okay, go ahead and roll 3 attack rolls for me, please.
9 plus 7.
Okay, roll again.
20, dirty 20,
Okay, roll again.
and 10.
All right, so
No,
two
sorry, not 10.
You have plus
12.
1, by the way.
plus 1, 9 plus. No, it's okay. So 2 of yours just go out into the forest as the dance is too fast for you to be able to. Yes.
The bless doesn't also.
Oh, 1d4. Yeah, you're right. Add 1d4 to your 10 into the other one, to the 9 plus 7, or 16, as it is commonly known.
17.
Okay, and the other one.
It was 12. Now it's 14.
All right, so still 2 of them streak out into the forest as one of them hits this Aspen, this even witch as she circles around. The blast of fire rips a chunk out of her shoulder, and one of the images fades. And there are now only 6 waltzing around you. And you notice all of the eyes have opened still. All right, anything else you want to do?
As a bonus action, can I drink the potion
You can.
that I have? Yes.
You can indeed.
Yes, please. Because I'm very dying.
I will say, I forgot to say about forgot to tell you all about this, but I would say all of you have at least 2 regular potions of healing. 2 regular potions of healing.
Nice. 4.
I completely forgot about that, sorry.
Okay. 7 plus 4, 11.
All right, 11 points of healing. Anything else, Tuna?
I'll just. No, I'll continue here.
Yes, ma'am. All right, Tuna stays. Zizi, it's your turn.
Okay. I want to heal.
What are you casting, my dude?
Where's the math thing? Mass healing ward.
Bonus action mass healing word?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, let's see. It's a 2 plus my what's the name of this? Your spellcasting ability modifier, which is a 4.
All right, so it's a total of 6 healing, but wait. We need to know before we get hit points to everybody. We need to know, what is the mass healing word?
I don't know.
Come up with something. Shush is your... Okay, so as you raise up your hands to heal everybody, she's going to cast Countercast again as her left hand... Is it the left? Yes, as her left hand waves in front. Every single one of these creatures, she waves her hand and...
Can I counterspell it?
Yes, you can. Are you going to?
Yeah.
All right. Are you charmed, by the way?
Oh, yeah, I am.
If you're charmed, I would say you can't counterspell this because she's your friend. Why would you want to?
Yeah.
You know. So she
She's afraid.
She casts the countercast, and as she grabs the spell from the air, she goes, "No, I don't think I will." Shush. And the word echoes through the forest, and she regains what was 6 hit points. Funnily enough, she's full hit points, so she doesn't regain jack shit. All right, that was your bonus action. Still have your action.
Oh, it's one reaction. I wanna use Shared Grief on Tuna to heal her by 1d6.
That's not how it works.
Oh well.
Read the thing, and then you can use it whenever it's appropriate for you to use it. But Shared Grief will only. Well, technically, no. Wait, technically it is no, but the spell counts as if she was casting it. Never mind. They don't get the healing as well. But Shared Grief is something else. You'll know when you reread it. All right. So now that it is Zizi's turn, we go back to the top of the round, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it is.
Wait, I still have my action, no?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do. You do. What do you do? I'm sorry.
I want to heal.
You can only cast cantrips now with your action.
Oh, okay. And then I want to attack her.
Sacred Flame?
Cast Sacred Flame.
Alright, which one are you aiming?
The one on the back.
The one on the
my
back.
Right.
Alright. So, actually, I should still do this.
Oh wait, I roll for damage. Not bad.
Yes, but we need to see if she succeeds or not. Okay. She rolled a 28, so I think she succeeds. As she's waltzing on about, your flame hits the air, and she continues circling around in her many forms.
Really? The gods here. You are, to say the least, weak.
And continues running around. Okay, so Zizi, that's your turn. Sagrin, back top of the round. What do you do?
I'm free. I'm gonna move here.
All right, move to the edge.
What is that ball? I'm scared.
Somebody just did that ball there.
Okay.
Yes, it's me.
All right. I'm safe. All right. I'm gonna attack the one on the top right.
The one on the top right. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm gonna throw my flame tongue dagger.
All right, you're gonna throw your flame tongue dagger at the one on the top right.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll an attack for me.
Thinking. It's normal. Yes. 13.
Plus
1d4, yeah.
plus stronger together.
Roll. Stronger together doesn't really
One.
give. Yeah, it's
Oh.
just 1 AC and 1 wisdom save.
Oh, sorry.
1d4. 3. So 16. Alright.
And then whoosh, it falls back into your pocket.
Yep. So now it's gonna be my cloak.
Throwing an attack, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. So, anything else you're doing with your action?
I don't think
Or
I can do
excuse me,
anything.
with your turn. There's by the way, I forgot to mention this to all of you. These like tangle, the root that you see on the ground, it creates elevation, which can provide cover should you want cover. Okay?
Alright.
So there's like these elevations.
I think. Can I hold? I can't really hold an action as a bonus action.
Exactly, you cannot. You have already
Yeah.
used your action. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything. So I'll just. If
You'll
there's like a little
Mhm.
piece of a root on
There
front
might be.
of me, I'll just.
All right.
Just hide.
Then go ahead and do a stealth check for me with advantage because of your cloak.
24.
All right, you believe you're hidden. Okay, so after your
Plus-
turn, yeah,
Bless.
plus bless. Isn't bless just attacks and saving throws?
It might be.
Let me check.
Attack rolls and saving throws. Yes. All right.
Okay, so you don't get the bless, but that's already pretty good. All right, so after you, it is the lair action. From the air, those same spores that you had seen before, throwing all those lights, they more of them are kind of thrown into the space. I need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw. You need to beat a 12.
Do I do it with disadvantage?
You
or
do not. You do
normal?
not. You do not.
Okay.
Regular Constitution save.
Then you have a D4 as well.
Yeah, this is a D4.
16.
16 for Syndra.
19.
19 for Sagrin. Tuna.
I rolled a natural one.
And you, ZZ.
7.
Right, that fails as well. Whoever failed takes 7 points of poison damage. But that is all.
I'm
Yes.
immune to poison damage.
Then you don't take any damage. I forgot about you, stupid ass shield. All right. Okay, so next up, it is Aspen's turn. She's still floating, flying about. You suddenly see one of the sort of parts of blackness that cover the root is lifted. And you see her point her hand at it and begin lifting 3 dawn fairies. No! And throws them into the portal as you hear them screaming, "Ah!" and echoing away in the portal. And that is going to be her action as she continues to roll around. Let me just see if she gets this back. She doesn't. Okay, that's her turn. After Aspen's turn, it is Syndra's turn.
Yeah. I'm still sharp.
You are, but you don't have
Yeah.
to attack the closest person to you, so that's fine. Is there anything you want to tell her as she goes, "Yes, my love"?
I want to tell her pretty things, but yeah. Can I make it so I try to not be sharp?
Yeah, at the end of your turn, you get to roll a saving throw, a wisdom saving throw, with a D4,
Okay.
and let's see if you can get out. It's a regular roll, wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I just
End
say
of your turn. Okay, you say hi to her. Good.
hi. Wisdom throw.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, wisdom save. Regular roll, normal.
Okay. 18.
You break free from the charm at the end of your turn. You can't do anything
Finally.
else, but you break free and you look at her, and you know you were charmed. You know you were being manipulated, and there's something in you right now that is raging to kill this thing.
Oh shit.
All right. So that's gonna be the end of your turn. Tuna, it is your turn now. They're still spinning all around.
I will move 30 feet.
30 feet.
I think it's somewhere around here.
The magic circle still stays in the same place, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Right here. And I will... She just saw what happened to those little fairies, so she will just... Fireball at 9th level.
At those
I
At
will... It's going to be at these two. Wait, it's 20 feet, I believe.
yeah, 20
These two.
Okay.
Just right in front of me.
Okay. All right, so this is 9th level from your wand, right?
Yes.
Tell me, it's a 9th level fireball. I need you to describe to me how you're casting the spell. What are you doing?
Tuna, you see, Tuna's eyes are just burning with flames as she points to the ground. And she hopes, in her innocence, that the burning will burn the roots and release the rest of the fairies. She deep down knows it won't happen, but she needs to try. And she just wants to see her dead.
Okay. This giant fiery explosion burns up around those two figures as they are spinning, and you hear as she screams away. Sadly, though, these two images vanish as the other four continue rotating, and you see the tangle underneath begins to recoil, and this small little opening is formed as the roots recoil and retract from the flame, and something pops out of it. Thank you. And you see this lady fairy try to escape immediately, while the others are still underneath as the roots try to heal themselves to cover the hole again that you have just created. It feels like there's a slow retraction that kind of pulled apart a little hole at the center of the fireball where this creature escaped. You might be able to keep it open for longer, but for now, only one of them was holding their action to leave as soon as possible. The other ones are too scared to be able to leave immediately. All right. So Tuna, anything else?
I know, I'll stay put.
You'll stay put. All right. Zizi, this is your turn now. You're muted, I think, or we're not hearing you.
Sorry. I want to heal Syndra, which is close to me.
All right, with?
Cure wounds.
A cure wounds. All right, and how do you heal her? Describe to me that spell.
Well, I want to touch her good arm, and I want to close my eyes and focus all my energy in healing her. And I know that by doing so, I will be also healing others.
Okay.
So I focus my best on it.
Got it. As you're focusing your best intentions, you see an image within you, a multi-eyed witch, as she casts Countercast again to stop your healing and redirect it
I
towards...
counter it.
You counterspell it? All right. How does your counterspell look, Syndra? What do you say? What do you do? Oh, you just do it with the good old shush.
Yeah.
You. And the figures continue spinning. The healing goes through. 17 healing?
For Syndra 70 healing, since it was level 2,
yes,
2 plus 5 to the others who are bound to me by Stronger Together.
So, Sagrin, Tuna, you get 7 points of healing.
Exactly.
All right. Very well. Anything else?
I can only use Cantrip.
No, the Cure Wounds is an action. So now, the only thing with a bonus action you could do would probably be some sort of check or to drink a potion.
No.
The multiple figures, there are 4 of them now, continue spinning around.
No, I'm good.
You're good. All right, kind of almost swapping places. So at the end of Zizi's turn, Sagrin, it is your turn.
Well, I'm gonna try again, but now the one on the right.
I'm gonna tell you something, Sagrin. You've been attacking multiple of these creatures and you see them vanish in illusion. With the time you've spent with Tuna, you might be able to spot which one of them is fake. Do you wish to use your action to do that?
Yeah, of course.
All right, then roll a perception check for me to see if you spot which one is the real one.
Oh wait, I need to roll a 1d20 because of the 9th level fireball.
Yes.
18.
All right. With an 18, you just beat the DC. And as you look around, you see that the edges of some of them are blurred. They're not real, and you point with your finger to the real one, and all of the illusions vanish to reveal the real one to the left of all of you right now. All right, but that was your action. Do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
Aye.
All right, hide again. Go ahead and roll stealth with advantage for me.
Oh, it was normal. Crap, I misclicked. But
You can just roll another regular one and we'll pick the highest.
okay. 25.
Bitch, you are the stealth. All right, so Sagrin, that ends your turn. It is now Lair action. You see her once again call out to the portal as out of the portal. 2 more of the many, these zombies, but not undead, but these sort of aberrations with multiple eyes on them, humanoid looking. Okay, now it is Aspen's turn. Yeah. All right. She is going to use a whispered kiss, a servant's bliss, and she's going to blow a kiss towards Tuna. Tuna, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Since you are Fae, you have advantage naturally.
And a +1.
+1. Yeah.
And a +1, and the bliss.
And then the bless. You got this.
The bless is 1d4.
Yeah.
Yes.
8.
You are charmed.
My rolls are shit.
You are charmed, and as you are, you feel her. Her presence is different this time. It does not want you to like her. It wants you to obey. I'm gonna need you to use your reaction right now to make a spell attack to one of your allies. The closest one would be Sagrin. So I need you to make an attack with a cantrip, the one that would deal the most damage towards Sagrin.
It would be Toll the Dead.
Right. So that's a saving throw, right?
Yes, wisdom saving throw. Or take a 1d8.
Go ahead, Sagrin.
Is that disadvantage
actually,
because we're in
to
the
the-
circle, or?
No.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Normal. 9 plus.
The blast.
Plus D4.
1.
11.
Go ahead and deal the damage.
11, yeah.
Does Total Dead deal more damage if they're already missing hit points?
I don't think it's all the dead. Oh, if Tari is missing any of its points, it is instead 1d12.
Yeah, you rolled a 2d12. It's there.
I did.
Yeah, those are 2d12s. It's 15 total necrotic damage you take, Sagrin.
15.
All right. So that was Aspen's turn. She is going to then move at a fly speed of 80.
It's already late, but I could counterspell that, right? Or not?
No, not this.
Okay.
Not this. All right. So, plus you're using your reaction to.
I was
attack.
hiding. It doesn't really affect.
It would not affect this. No,
Yeah.
not in this case. All right. Oh, actually, you know what, Sagrin? I think it might. Instead of targeting Sagrin, because Sagrin was hiding and Tuna has a low passive perception, it is going to target ZZ. So, Sagrin, heal back the 15. And good point. And ZZ, roll a wisdom saving throw.
It's fine. 14
Plus
the
D4?
best. Roll 1, 8, 4. 4 plus 1, 19.
You already saved.
You are saved. You dodge the effect as you see Tuna's eyes kind of glow in your direction. You manage to deflect whatever magic was going to grab hold of you there. All right, so that was Aspen's turn. She moved back there. Syndra, it's your turn. There's just something swelling inside you that you just want to kill those things.
Just let me make sure. Can I target it like this?
You sure can.
I'm gonna cast Fireball on the 5th level.
A 5th level fireball. She is going to countercast your 5th
son
level
of a bitch.
fireball, but she still needs to roll for it. She might miss.
Ow!
Oh my god! Wait.
Please. The DM is mathing. Please stand by.
It doesn't. I rolled an 8. I needed to roll a 15. Her countercast as she moves her left hand on your 5th level spell to try and block it and redirect it towards you. There's something within you, a power that is overwhelming her and pushes the fireball in. Go ahead and roll the damage, but first, before rolling the damage, tell me, how does that fireball look? How does it feel? How does Syndra feel when she does it?
She's burning up with rage since she was charmed and even she had to injure a friend. And she doesn't really like to be commanded to what to do, right?
Yeah.
So she's burning up. She will cast a giant ass fireball on the tree.
All right.
mobs, and it's bluish. Pale bluish.
The pale blue flame begins to tear apart the enemy. She's going to use one of her legendary resistances to succeed on the effect. The other two both succeed. So that is 18 half is 14 points, which is still enough to kill the other two. As they burn up with flame. Ah! But she takes damage, and as you see her take this damage, actually, no, she has to take full damage from this, doesn't she? No, she doesn't. As you see her using her legendary resistance, or one of her legendary resistances, and burning up in the middle of this pale blue flame, screeching out, you notice one of the eyes, the eye on her forehead closes as she uses her legendary resistance to succeed on the effect, but all of the other ones also close to dodge the effect of the flame burning them, so they are all closed right now. Meaning that she cannot use her legendary actions. Since this was an area of effect spell, she cannot use legendary actions or countercast until the end of the very next turn. So whoever's after Syndra is Tuna. Until the end of Tuna's turn, she cannot use legendary resistances, legendary actions, nothing. Alright?
Yay.
Good job, Syndra. Anything else?
No.
Alright, good fireball. As the fireball burns up, the tangle begins to retract as well, and thank you. And another fairy pulls out and heads in a different direction, trying to run away, and two more come after it, as now they are expecting to be freed. Alright, so Syndra's turn is over. Tuna, it is your turn.
You wretches!
Okay, Tuna will go near the portal
Yeah?
and try to, with her wings, try to close the portal.
Very well. You're going to roll a d20 and add your spell attack modifier to this.
Come on, you've been rolling very bad today. My spell modifier?
Yeah, spell attack modifier.
Oh my god. 8.
You begin wrapping around the pattern over this portal, and as it does, you have it. It's locked in there, but it's not vanishing. You're struggling to keep it sealed. You might be able to do it next turn, but right now, as of now, you failed to do so.
Okay.
Anything else, Tuna?
I will try to drink the potion again.
Bonus action, drink up a potion. Go right ahead.
Roll. It's 44. No, it's
44 plus 4.
44 plus 4.
Yeah.
Wait,
Another
wait.
7.
How much
7
damage
plus
did
4.
I
11.
did on the boss?
Oh, you did 14.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Done?
done.
Very well. Okay, so next up after Tuna, Zizi. C'est ton tourne.
He wants to curate himself.
All right, go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on yourself. She cannot countercast
No.
because she already used it.
So 7 on me,
7 points of healing on yourself.
plus 1 plus 6 on the stronger together, which is Tuna and Sagrin.
All right, 1 plus 6 on Sagrin and Tuna, so 7 points for Sagrin and Tuna for being bound to Zizi here with the area of effect healing.
Yay!
Anything else, Zizi?
I don't think I can do much more, to be honest. No.
All right, very well. So, at the end of yeah,
Why not? I want to cast Spiritual Weapon.
you cannot because Cure Wounds is not a cantrip. You can only use a leveled spell plus a cantrip. So, bonus action, only drink a potion right now.
Okay. Well, bottoms up then.
All right, go ahead. Drink your potion. Roll 4d4 plus 4 if that's what you wish. While Zizi is healing at the end of his turn, Tuna, you are still charmed.
Yes.
So being charmed, she's going to use
Many stare, thoughts beware.
and with one legendary action, you are immediately stunned until the end of her next turn. As of now, you are stunned. Whenever her next turn ends, you will stop being charmed and stop being stunned altogether, okay?
Okay.
All right, Zizi healed for 10, good job. Back to the top of the round 1,000,000. Sagrin, c'est ton tourne.
Yes, I'm gonna throw my dagger. Whee!
Whee!
16. Wait.
Yeah, yeah,
Roll
yeah.
D4. 2. 15.
Oh my god.
My god. We go again because of my cloak. Police
Wait.
cloak.
It hits. Go ahead and roll
What's the hit
damage.
thing?
Finally.
What's the hit cap?
You
We don't
it's
know.
We don't know.
you don't know so far, but
Okay.
22 hits.
Yeah, but okay, because she had a stronger together, isn't? Oh no, that's AC. Never mind.
All right, so this deals sneak attack damage, Sagrin. So the damage you just rolled, that's the full damage except the fire, because it can't mimic the fire, right? Or could it? I don't remember.
Let me check with the
cloak. Yeah, can the cloak mimic the fire?
cloak. It says every time they take the attack action, will mimic the attack using.
Fuck
the
it!
words
It mimics the fucking fire, dude.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Doesn't trigger sneak attack.
Oh, it doesn't trigger sneak attack. So it is 8 plus 5, which means that it's 13. Correct? 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 points of damage to the witch. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus, my brain just went into Narnia and came back. I could not do that math. All right. So that's your attack.
Yeah.
You can still use a bonus action to make an offhand attack and throw your other dagger.
I can.
Yeah, you're a rogue.
Alright.
You have 2 daggers. You can attack with the regular
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do that then.
This, however, I will tell you this: the damage does not add your modifier to it. It's just the dice on the damage, okay? Mm-hmm. But it can trigger sneak attack. 21 hits. The other dagger hits her. So let me do some calculations here. So it's 25 minus 4 for a total of 21 points of damage. As she is bleeding now off of her stomach. Actually, Sagrin, I will tell you this. Ask you this. This attack, do you want to aim it anywhere specifically?
One of the eyes, yeah.
Wings or one of the hands?
Wings.
Okay, so you hit one of the eyes on the wings, and it closes immediately as you throw the dagger, kind of retracting. But it does take those 21 points of damage as well.
Does my cloak attack as well?
I think it said attack action, right? Or does it say
attack action?
Yeah, if it's attack action, this is a bonus action.
Alright.
All right, so 21 points of damage.
And
Alright.
the dagger also returns because it's also
Bound.
yeah. Yep.
2 daggers in your pocket, Sagrin. All right. Lair action. The Pale Tangle is trying to reach out for you. Everybody on the ground, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. So Syndra, Zizi, Sagrin, dex saving throw for me, please.
14.
14.
22.
All of you save, even without the bless. You all manage to dodge the effects of the roots, which now brings us to Aspen's turn. Seeing that Tuna is stunned, you see her swirl her hands as this purple flame forms around them, and she is going to throw 2 attacks at advantage at Tuna with the even flame.
I want to cast a reaction and use Feel and Let Go.
Feeling let go, so she's going to you use your channel divinity to absorb. Okay, half of that damage. So the first one hits with a natural 17 plus a bajillion plus. Okay, so that hits. Second one is 23,
Hits.
which I believe hits as well. All right, so this is going to be halved. Zizi, you're going to take half of it, and you can try to redirect the other half. Am I correct?
Yes.
So 9, 10, 15.
Yeah.
23 points of damage, so half of that would be 11 points of fire damage, which means you take 11 points of fire damage, Zizi, and you're gonna try to redirect it to
Her. Aspen.
Tell me something.
It's
Does it
60
have
feet.
a 60 feet range? Does it make it there? It does.
It does.
Good job. 60 feet. She needs to make a wisdom saving throw, correct?
Yes.
20, which I believe makes the saving throw, which means you have to redirect it to one of your allies. Who are you choosing?
Can't I choose myself?
No, one of your allies.
Okay. Sorry, Cindy.
So Syndra, as the fire from the even flame is pulled away by Zizi's divinity, you see him reach out his hands, dragging away the flame towards him. He takes half of it and then throws the other half behind of him to you. You take 11 points of fire damage as well, Syndra. All right, so that is Aspen's turn. That brings us to Syndra's turn. Go ahead, it's you.
Let's see. She can counterspell me, right?
She currently has a reaction available. And she has Tuna charmed.
Not anymore. The stun and the charm.
You're
would end
right. It's
Yeah, not stunned anymore.
She's not charmed, yeah. You're right.
I'll cast mirror image.
Mirror image on yourself. You see these images, these other Syndras kind of float around her, almost as she has motion blur from, games. With your action, that's your mirror image. And anything else?
I'm gonna move a bit here.
Move
Wait,
a
wait,
bit.
wait. Yeah, that's fine.
Good job checking the range for a counterspell. Look at her. All right, so that's the end of your turn. Am I correct?
Yeah.
I am correct. So Tuna, your turn. You're still kind of holding on to the thing.
I'll try again. I want
Alright.
to close the portal.
Go
And
ahead, roll
destroy it.
d20 and add your spell attack modifier.
11.
It's unfortunately not enough. You continue holding it, but you cannot close it. All right. Anything else, Tuna?
No.
All right. Nobody is charmed right now. She's gonna stay put. That means it's Zizi's turn. Sorry.
Okay. I want to go to Mr. Cindy.
You're gonna go to
And I-
Madam Cindy, yes?
Yes. Why can't I move this? Okay, I want to go to her and cure wounds on her.
Cure wounds again. Go ahead.
Wait. Okay.
She's going to countercast the cure wounds again with her left hand to try and regain that hit point, those hit points for herself.
I
And
counterspell it.
you counterspell it. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Mark off the spell slot.
You bitch.
So that's
8 points of healing.
for Syndra and 6 for both of them.
6 for Sagrin, and for Tuna, you regain 6 hit points from the bond of Stronger Together. All right, Zizi, anything else you want to do?
Anything else I can do?
Only drink another potion. All right. Then you stay there. All right, back to the top of the round. Sagrin, it is you.
It is dagger time.
All right. So I will tell you this, Sagrin. You notice. Actually, allow me.
Perception.
No, one second. You notice that the eye which you hit is still closed. The eye on her left hand is closed, but there's still one on the wing and one on the right hand.
All right. So let's see if I can hit first. 14. Roll d4. I doubt I'm gonna. Yeah. Nope.
Misses, but your coat.
My coat. 25. My coat is just doing the job alone.
It's a legendary coat, you know.
Yeah.
So who do you? Which part of her do you want to strike?
The other wing.
The other wing. All right. Go ahead and roll the damage for me, please. 6. She does not get sneak attack here on this attack,
No.
but
So it's 7.
7 points of damage. As you target the wing, is there anything you say, anything you want to particularly do while you throw that second dagger?
It's my coat doing that.
You
so
want
I
to
can say
thank the
anything.
coat?
Thanks for your service, coat.
No problem.
Folks?
Apparently, the wing
Part of the lore.
the wing crumples a little bit and the eye closes. She's out of legendary resistances as of now, as of this moment. All right, but at the start of her next turn, she reopens the eyes closed by damage. All right, so that is your cloak attack.
I'm gonna throw the other dagger.
Offhand dagger.
Yep. 21.
21 hits. What are you targeting it?
The other hand that has the
Eye
eye.
on the right hand.
Yeah.
As she is raising her arms in this sort of everlasting dance she does, you stick her in the hand. Anything you want to do or say? You threw this one.
Yeah. Code. This one is on me.
All right, that is 1 point of damage because it doesn't count your modifier.
And I hear my coat laughing at me right now.
All right. As you do this, she looks to be fairly damaged at this point with that last strike. But she's mostly angry. Okay, so Tuna. Oh, actually, no, never mind.
Syndra.
No. It's not Syndra. It is still the lair action. I was gonna say something, but it's not that one. More spores take into the air. I need all of you to roll Constitution saving throws. You need to beat a 12.
12.
Right on
eight
point.
16.
plus roll d4. Never mind.
So 9 for Sagrin, and how much for you, Syndra?
If it's a
12 also.
13,
All right, everybody who beat the 12, so who rolled 12 or higher, does not take damage. Whoever rolled lower takes 5 points of poison damage from that lair action. Now it is her turn again. Let's see if she has her ability back. She does. So you begin seeing her again doing this sort of ballerina style of dancing in the air, rotating, spinning, and releasing those same purple spores, but they shower you with lights. I need everybody here to make a wisdom saving throw. If you need to beat a 16 or else you will be charmed. How does your magic circle work on this, Tuna?
They're not charmed.
All right, so you don't even need to roll. Only Tuna does, and with advantage and bless.
Can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed.
All right.
I roll with the advantage, right?
Yes, advantage and with the bless still,
Advantage?
because she's Fae.
Oh, and so it's bless plus the one from Stronger Together.
Correct. It is a wisdom save.
It's like 3 things.
No.
I have advantage also on being charmed, no? Fey
But
ancestry.
you don't need to. You don't.
You're
Exactly.
on the circle. You don't need
Oh.
to.
17.
17 succeeds. You needed to beat a 16. So as her hold begins to take your mind, you manage to shrug it off.
What happens? I need more.
Give me more! And she stares into the portal and extends out her hand, but nothing happens for now. All right, so that's Aspen's turn. Syndra, it is your turn.
She will most likely counter me. So let's try our first Chaos Bolt of the one shot.
All right, Chaos Bolt, the famous.
First level.
Go ahead, first level. Roll for an attack for me, please. Where are you aiming at? Anywhere in specific, or just at her?
Just at her.
Then that just hits. So
Oh god.
you fucking hit a Chaos Bolt.
Oh my god.
What a surprise!
History.
All right, go ahead to roll to see which type of damage, and then roll the damage. You know all that. You love that spell.
I don't remember how to do the type of damage.
All right, it's rolling a 1d8 as well, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 4. That
Force.
means force. Okay.
Yes. Now you can roll damage.
Yes.
You just roll damage.
15.
A total of 15 points of damage as you shriek out a blast of force. Syndra, how does Syndra feel as she delivers this strike? having never done it almost. I mean, I think you only hit once in the whole campaign.
The Chaos Bolt, yeah, I think so too. She's happy. She's starting to control her power.
All right.
More.
You see a smile creep up Syndra's face as the bolt hits.
You wretches, you cannot stop me. This is my destiny. I have seen it.
And she continues reaching out onto the portal. She seems to be fixated on it. Tuna, it's your turn.
I cannot let you use the portal again. Let's go.
Spell attack
You won't
modifier.
kill any more fairies. 17?
The DC was 16 because this portal was not big enough yet, and you wrap the pattern around it as it with a wave disappears.
No, not. I was so close. You stupid little weakling Dawn Fairy.
And the portal vanishes. Let me delete it for you guys.
How am
All
I
right.
weak if I just deleted your portal?
Good comeback. All right, Tuna, that was your action. Anything else you want to do?
I'll just stare at her. You won't kill any more fairies.
Got
Unless it's me. Thing.
She's getting. She looks hurt. All of her eyes are closed. She is bleeding out of certain parts of her body from daggers and explosions. She's singed from the burns. She's looking hurt. All right. After that, Zizi, it's your turn.
I want to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Hmm.
Let me see if this.
At what level do you want to cast it?
Second. Second level.
And what does it look like?
I would say it would look like a weapon with moon shapes, like like the light.
Like a
bringer.
curved glaive.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. All right, got it. I'm gonna use this pillar image here to replace it. All right.
Wow, very accurate.
You can with just casting the spell, you can immediately make an attack with it.
Perfect.
So you can attack it with the spiritual weapon.
Okay. Does it show on the? Oh, it does.
Plus the d4.
4, 3 plus 1 from the stronger together.
You
Oh, no,
get it
that's
as well?
Yeah.
No, yeah. So that just misses with an 18 as the sort of magical divine blade just whooshes past it. You still have your action. Cast a cantrip.
Cast a cantrip to hurt her.
So Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame.
That is a 13. 14.
He misses.
She fails. So go ahead and roll damage as Sacred Fire begins burning up her body. 3 points of damage. All right.
Take that.
Wait, it wasn't. Wait, what?
Oh, it was not. That 1d4 was.
Yeah, that 1d4 is so 9 points of damage. So it's more of a
Yeah.
All right. Okay, folks. Starting to look hurt. All right, Zizi, that in your turn.
Oh, we.
Sagrin, it's yours. You. How dare you?
I'm not even gonna do the d4. It's not gonna matter.
Yeah.
Alright, Cloak, please. You got
Go ahead.
this.
He
That's
did!
Natural 20 cloak!
A natural 20.
The MVP of this fight.
Go ahead and roll the damage. So
Nat went for sneak attack, but it doesn't trigger sneak attack.
it doesn't trigger on this one. I was thinking.
Yeah, it's 10.
I mean, okay. Hold on. You guys know I'm a nice person, right? So, I'm gonna leave this up to fate. The spiritual weapon is right next to the guy, right, or to the girl. It is a threat. She could be distracted by it. It could maybe trigger your sneak attack. So I'm gonna put this in your hands, Sagrin. You're gonna roll a d20. On a 1 to 10, it fails the sneak attack. On an 11 to 20, you hit sneak attack.
Does bless cost on it?
Oh my god! It does not trigger sneak attack, but still, it is quite a bit of damage. Let me go here. So 3 doubled is 6, plus 3 doubled is another 6, so 12 plus your modifier is 16 points of damage as it burns up from the dagger, from this fake dagger that hits her. All right. You still have one other, or you can
16?
hide.
Shouldn't it be just 10?
No, it's double. So double 3 from your dagger.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw
The other one.
the other one.
D4?
I'm gonna roll D4. See, 4, 18. No, not.
Just misses.
Not enough. All right.
On one of the trees. All right, Sagrin, that ends your turn. The lair action would have been the summoning of the many into here, and as she grasps it, there is nothing there, and so the lair action is vanished, unused. She doesn't get it this turn. However, it is Aspen's turn. As she goes, yeah, no, and she points once again at this time actually, down at the Pale Tangle, and the blackness opens, and she burns it with her twilight energy, swirling inside the... Allow me to see how the thing is. This is sadly an ability, not a spell. The only thing I've written as a spell is the Countercast, as it does count as a spell. She fires it downward at the fairies. As you look... Actually, no, it is only fair. You are a fairy. I'm gonna retract on that. You are a fairy. Sagrin got her chance. Let's give you your chance as well. On a 1 to 10, you can roll it on the VTT so everybody can see it.
Yeah,
on a 1 to 10, you cannot. On an 11 to 20, you can counterspell it.
1, 2, 3. Oh, 19.
19, you can counterspell it. Tell me, describe to me how you counterspell as she points down at your friends, at your compatriots.
I said, don't kill any more fairies.
The spell vanishes from her hand in twilight colors. Ah, no, no. And she seems very frustrated and stays put. As something begins to take over her body, you see it kind of moving, her flesh moving around. It's starting to get consumed. So that was her turn. Syndra, it's yours now.
Let's try a new spell. There is no hit on this, only damage.
What is the spell?
I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's actually
Psychic
no.
Lance?
Yeah.
Relative Psychic
no,
Lance.
She's immune to.
Well, you don't know if she is. The Manny, you know they are resistant to psychic, but you don't know if she is. And she makes the saving throw. It's a saving throw. Ralothim's Psychic Lance. Is that what you're using?
Yeah.
All right. So what's the save on that? Could you tell me, please?
18 int.
18 intelligence. She does not have... Actually, at the end of your turn, she does have her legendary resistances open. Let me see if she fails. She fails. Okay, she's going to use her legendary action, her last legendary resistance, permanently closing all of her eyes to resist the effect, which means you deal half damage with this.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll the full damage for your Ralothim Psychic Lance.
Ooh.
How much was it?
I can't. 21.
So half of that, we're gonna round it down to 10.
You! Get away from me! All of you! No!
She is looking hurt. Like, bitch hurt. Alright, Syndra.
Can I use my bonus action to cast a spider?
You can
and make
bring
it
out...
attack it?
You can bring out the spider now, but I don't think you can make her attack instantly. Allow me to go confirm that for you.
Yes, please.
Yeah, you summon, and it targets someone, right? You roll initiative for him. So go ahead and roll initiative for your Hound of Ill Omen that takes the shape of a shadowy spider. Just roll a d20. Roll d20 for me. / roll d20.
$14.
14 plus 2, that is a 16. Okay, 16.
It's faster than me.
EU is going to go in the. He's going to have his turn on the next initiative order. All right, but it is there. Let me put it in here. Let me see if I can find something.
You have little spiders?
We might have some little spiders. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. Oh wait, actually, it might be around. Oh my god, I'm lost. No. Okay, compendium. There you go. No, not here. Monsters from the SRD. Spider. Surely. Oh. Okay, that's too small. Oh my god, that's too big.
Holy shit, that's creepy.
Okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and grab this one, put it here, and then I'll just I'll edit it to be medium. But the token doesn't grow. You're gonna have to believe that there's a spider right there next to her. Okay.
I can barely see her.
But the Hind of Ill Omen is there. All right, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Tuna, it is your turn. She looks incredibly hurt.
Yes, so Tuna, she created a spell in these last 2 months that she never got to use it before, and it's so fun. So she will cast Swarm of Bobs. On her.
All right, and what is the choice in the Swarm of Bobs that you're doing?
So it's going to be she needs to roll a saving throw, an intelligence saving throw, and on a failure she'll be incapacitated because there's a lot of bobs, and she gets confused.
She rolled a 3 plus 4, does not make it. So you see this tons of bobs, dozens of them just running up and jumping jumping at her and swarming her and trying to bite at her neck and everything as she goes, no, what is this? And tries to shove them off, but they climb back on. Does she take damage immediately?
Yes, 2d6.
This could be it. She is currently at a whopping 4 hit points. Please, Tuna, describe to me, how do you finish off Aspen the Even Witch?
I won't finish her. Bob will.
How does Bob do it?
Go get her, Bob! And Bob runs with his brothers and sisters. They all climb her and try to bite her and do everything to her while she screams in pain with lots of ferrets trying to kill her.
All right, Bob is surprisingly violent, trying to get inside her mouth as she screams, bursting through and out of her neck, biting at everything, but it's all an illusion. But you see her believe this pain, take this pain, as her body shatters out into a wave of energy, clearing the prison underneath and bringing us all out of combat, my good friends. Well done. You have killed Aspen the Even Witch.
That's what you get.
Loot.
You don't see anything at this moment, but immediately after immediately after she screeches in pain, you see all of these fairies just come out of the prison, searching for help, searching for something. What do you guys do?
Mom? Dad? Mom! Mom!
I go away the fairies. That
All
one
right.
I
needs
go check
healing.
the body for a look.
Got it. There's no body.
The place where she was.
There's fairies coming out, all flying about. As you search for your patterns, Tuna, you see an older gentleman fairy with kind of like a goatee, but it's completely kind of white, a completely white goatee, and very slicked back hair that kind of like curves in the back of his head, that kind of curves up, wearing very sort of noble vestments. And you see a woman fairy flying next to him with hair much like Tuna's, but already kind of gray at the bangs, and wearing her same kind of creepy smile, as Parlus and Gwynzy kind of float towards you, and Parlus immediately goes,
Tunalasya? What are you doing here?
I saved you.
You saved us?
and Gwynzy goes, she couldn't have possibly saved us. It was surely someone else.
Actually, it was all of us, including her, so don't disrespect her. Okay? Okay.
And who would you be?
One of the persons that saved your ass.
Right. You certainly look the part.
And who are you?
Well, I am Parlus Meadowfalls, and I deserve some respect. My name matters a lot in here.
You don't. We just saved you, and you're acting like we are crap. Do not talk to Tuna like that, or I'll slap you. I'm bigger than you, alright? Or what?
You see two other creatures, two other fairies kind of flying towards you. One of them has like kind of long white, actually, I might be able to show you the creatures that appear here, if you guys give me just one moment for me to do that.
And I just talk about all the things we did in the other realm, and I saved the whole city of monsters, and they helped me, and it was so cool. And I closed the portal. My wings. Look at my wings. And I just and I show them my wings.
Well, that certainly is odd. However, you've never been one to tell the truth. I do not believe a single word that you say. It is impossible that my daughter would do something like that. You've never been useful for anything.
Bitch!
Why are you being rude to her?
I'm not being
Always like
rude.
this.
It
Yes,
is.
you are, sir.
It is discipline.
That's not discipline.
Well,
that's
you should
disrespect.
discipline yourself towards your daughter. She just saved you and a whole bunch of fairies.
As you guys are saying this, that other figure appears, and I can show you now. Thank you for the filler, guys. As the floating king, flies towards you, and he goes, "Now, Parlus, I believe that you should be happy and proud about your daughter. You should give her a little bit more credit, because clearly you would not be alive without her. Thank you so much to all of you for fixing my wife's betrayal."
Hello, Sir Florian. Hi. And I bow.
And I bow since she bowed.
All right. There's another younger figure that approaches you right next to this gentleman, this seemingly older gentleman, which I am dealing with right now because I forgot, guys. So this other figure, younger with like blue hair, moves to greet you as well, as you see the floating prince approach, floating or fluttering about. As he goes, "It was most fortunate that you returned when you did, and with your friends too. We are eternally grateful for being rescued by those who have birthed us." And he points to all three of you except for Tuna.
What did he say? Sorry.
At the end, he said, "We are eternally grateful for being
Roleplay.
rescued
Nice.
by those who have birthed us."
Sorry, what? I only birthed some water today.
And he laughs at that, but is dismissive of your comment. Suddenly, in the middle of this conversation, the canopy opens, and a swirl of ruby leaves moves into the space and forms this sort of small tornado from which a woman appears. Wearing dark blue feathered robes, you see a light blue-haired woman with beautiful purple fairy wings that spread out and this glowing skin. The ruby leaves gather around in a crown that rests atop of her head as you see. Look at me having a bunch of pictures today.
Very pretty.
As you see this woman appear with a human-sized, and she kind of looks at everybody and goes, Now, what do we have here? Dawn fairies, all the way up in Evenleaf." And then she looks at all of you, and then at you three, other than Tuna, and goes, "Can I have your name?"
Can we have
Don't.
yours?
Why shouldn't they give me their name, little Dawn Fairy?
I know you.
Roll a history check
I
to
don't
see
know if I know
how
her.
to see how much you know.
Oh, actually, it's good. It's 16.
Everything I've told you, Tuna knows. All right. She directs. She then turns towards the floating king and goes, "Oh, and the king, royalty in my realm? How rude of me would it be to not welcome you properly?" And she begins staring into him. You feel challenged by the presence of this creature, but then you kind of oddly trust her. You kind of feel attracted to her in a way different than what you did to Aspen. This is pure admiration and pure just it's almost oppressive power to you. Then
Listen to her. She is bad.
as she is going to speak towards the king, a beam of sapphire light violently breaks the canopy of the Evenleaf, and in front of all of you, from this beam, a man takes shape. Long black hair with wisps of white, wearing blue armored robes and a golden crown wrapped with branches and with a sapphire gem embedded in it. His face is riddled with glowing white freckles. Large monarch butterfly wings spread out from his back as his head rises for you to see his noble, calm, and stern look dead focused on the woman in front of you as you see the following figure. Now this one, Tuna, you know to be Ryoga Sunwing instantly from his look. And he goes, or the woman goes first, "Oh, how good to see you, former light of my eyes. Quit the pleasantries. I have only come for my children. If it were not for your incompetence, I needn't be here." "Oh, forgive me, dear. I did not see it. Sometimes my children operate outside my supervision. She was just a particularly bad apple, Aspen was. Let it be the last time." "Or what?" He kind of scoffs at that and signals the fairies to walk inside of his cloak. As he points all of you, he looks at your group and directs you inside of his cloak that he extends, his kind of sapphire blue cloak. And he says, inside.
We can go. He's good. He's a good guy.
Okay.
This is like royalty soap opera.
All right, so you guys all walk inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You...
What?
The inside of the cloak looks like crystal, reflecting and refracting the light that comes out of it. You walk through this like sapphire tunnel that slowly moves around, like the crystals just slowly spin clockwise, creating this kind of perfect show of blue lights. Beyond it, at the end of the tunnel, you recognize the leaves and trees of Flodynblossom. As you come out of the tunnel and look behind you, the Fairy King, Ryoga Sunwing, is there, still holding the cloak for you to exit. As he closes it, when the last of the fairies all just talking, oh my god, it's Sunwing, holy shit, I can't believe he's here. Everybody's just whispering about him. They all walk out and into Flodynblossom, and you see the Flodyn King and the Flodyn Prince instantly run towards the palace to check on something. Now, this creature, this entity, this larger fae, looks at the four of you. Now, you don't belong here. None of you. And he looks at Tuna. Your world is under attack too, and in grave danger. It needs heroes like you. I can assure you that as long as our world stands, you'll have the strength to be one.
Where were you when all the fairies were attacked?
He smiles a little bit and he goes, Tunalasya. There are things that not even a king should meddle with. It was not my business at that time.
Well, but if I wasn't here, everyone would be dead. So maybe I belong here just a little bit.
Yes, perhaps you do. Anyway, it is time for you to return home. Time moves in strange ways here. Minutes can be days, and hours can feel like seconds. The concept is almost alien to us, but not to you, and certainly not to where you're from. You must return quickly. Do you wish to return?
Okay.
Yeah, there's no loot here. I'm going
Yeah,
back
I
home.
got sad
There's
too.
no good food here.
You see from the back, Parlus goes,
Tunalasya, are you leaving again?
Well, at home I feel appreciated. And here you are just mean. So I believe it's a farewell, Father.
you see him kind of... Actually, roll an insight check, whoever wants to.
Whoever wants to.
Whoever
I don't
wants
say
to.
no to rules.
Yeah, me neither.
Inside.
I'm oblivious.
20.
I'm oblivious too.
Yep. 15.
15 and a 20 from Sagrin. 5 from Syndra. Sagrin,
Oblivious.
you see a little twitch on Parlus's eye, and something slightly translucent forming in the corner of his eye. But what he says is,
All right. It's not like you were ever good for anything either.
and he turns his face.
I hope one day you feel proud of me.
Ryoga kind of leans down to you. I think he already does, Tunalasya. Ready to return?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Farewell, heroes. I will see you soon. Hopefully, in your dreams. A swirl of green leaves envelops you, and your feet are lifted off of the ground. And just as if you had fallen in your sleep, you all wake up back at your home, in your beds, after another great adventure in the realm of dreams. That brings us to the end of today's one-shot. Well done! won! Eardm
Yay!
conquered! Awesome job, guys.
I burst fairies through my dreams.
Well done, guys. That was awesome. I love playing that. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well.
Yes.
That was
Yes.
cool.
Super cool.
Man, the turtle. It's still
Yes.
living in my head, and it will still live on my head for some good time.
All right, fair enough. I mean, Turt was a very well thought of NPC. Turt the turtle, the rock turtle. Anyway, let me switch this camera here. Folks, thank you very much for watching and for hanging out. We really do appreciate you. I would like to remember you that this will be available on Spotify and on YouTube as soon as I can, which will be Monday. Hopefully it will be available at the start of the week so that you guys can catch up if you didn't watch any parts of it. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for those that watch afterwards. We really truly appreciate you, and we hope that you had fun. So now, once again, let's roll around the table and allow our players to introduce themselves and tell you guys where you can find them. This time, let's go in the opposite way. Who are you? And where can they find you?
Once again, I'm Witch. I'm a League of Legends streamer. I lose my sanity there, and it's being rough. It's being rough.
It's being rough, but
we here.
she made it to Masters and she's resilient. So twitch.tv/witch_sama, and you can find her there. Now, let's move on to Tunalasya Meadow Falls, one of the stars of Eardm, apparently. Now she's very famous. Go ahead. Who are you, Mizzy, and what do you do?
I am Mizzy, and I stream mostly Souls and indie games, and I play D&D.
And she plays Dungeons and Dragons. Twitch.tv/MizzyPeasy. That is MIZZIE, and then Peasy as PEASY. All no space in between them. You can find her there if you want to. Next up, we've got our cleric, Zizi Estera. Who are you? What do you do?
Well, I work and I do animations for you. That pretty much sums up my life.
All right, that's it.
You can find me wherever you want.
Hopefully not.
Wherever.
Okay. Anyway, the links are in the chat and they will be on the description on YouTube. And finally, the forbidden name. Fish, who are you and what do you do?
I'm Fish. I stream single player games and on Twitch, and also have videos up on YouTube. I just released a new edited video yesterday, so go check it out.
Yes, please. And can you please, I don't want to say it because I'm scared. Where can they find you?
Both Twitch and YouTube is just / your mother is a fish.
It's like seeing Voldemort.
She
all right.
cannot be named.
Twitch.tv/ your mother is a fish. There you go. You can find her there. Once again, chat, thank you so much for hanging out. We really do appreciate you. And to the people that watch it elsewhere, we appreciate it as well. Oh, shit! I almost forgot this. Guys, I've got a book out. It's on Amazon and on Kobo. It made it to top 1 on Kobo. And it's also on my Ko-Fi. And there's another one coming soon. It's currently in alpha testing. So if you're interested in a fantasy story, you can find The Scent of Nightmares on all of those platforms. And it is about a D&D character that was played here in one shot. This is about a villain, about Kelana, played by Mizzy. And no, you don't need to have watched any of the one-shots to understand what's going on. And if you actually did, there's going to be some little nuggets of information that you will know extra, but nothing too big, because I wanted people to be able to experience it without having to watch 18 hours of Dungeons and Dragons. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Once again, guys, thank you very much. We really do appreciate your presence. You're all amazing. Stick around because there might be a raid. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, folks.
Bye.
Bye.